When the normal BS just won't do. ChaoticRadio.com.
You're cruising on a motorcycle through another dimension and time. A dimension not only of beer and rock and roll, but of twisted minds and sexy women. A wild journey of crazy imagination that has no boundaries. There's a warning, a sign up ahead. Your next stop.
All right, what is up? It is that time of the month.
Is it?
It is.
How you feeling? A little bloated? Moody?
What? Who do you want? Who do you want up?
You.
Me.
Up.
Up. Like getting a Woody
Perfect.
right
Thank
there.
You. Yes.
All
Hit
right.
the spot. Oh yeah.
What's up, Facebook land? Welcome to my world. Welcome to the JJ's world.
How y'all doing?
Scott's world, Pajamas world, and our new co-host AJ Rage from Reclaim the Sky.
In Allie's world.
And she's back there, Summer. Hey.
Hey girl. Hey.
Where's the booze? Okay, that's where she'll be.
Yeah, just follow the bottles, man. The kids get lost, man. They'll just drop little pieces of candy, man. It's with Alina. It's like little
Like those,
fucking tiny
Just
booze bottles.
mini bottles.
those little bottles that had like alcohol in the chocolates.
Oh
Just
yeah.
drop them.
Piece of candy. Piece of candy.
Oh, the Family Guy. That was
Piece of candy.
with Woods.
Yeah, James Woods.
James Woods.
Piece of candy.
Trying to set their YouTube?
No.
Oh, good.
But you haven't set the YouTube up? What the fuck?
What was the question?
Jesus.
I have no idea. All I know,
Something about half-assing
poked
YouTube.
her-
No, I already
Right?
set it
You
up.
got another one of
Somebody
bottles?
turned off all the cams I set up right before, but I'm putting it on YouTube, making it official. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
How do you
We're
shut off
official
the
now.
fucking cameras? I'm just saying.
I don't know. It looks to me like they're already set up.
Well, well, shit. I mean, we've got one. I'm glad that PJ's back. I mean, fuck, PJ's been like distant,
It feels like years.
right?
Yeah.
3 months.
You actually missed a few. Yeah, you missed a few shows. It's
two
only the
months.
first Monday every month, but you had shit going on. You were recording a new album,
We're working on a new album.
and then your photography got a little busy.
I
So
had a
you
photo shoot that I was doing, and then I was actually out of town for. Got suckered going to Kansas. The wifey had me go visit some family.
Ooh,
and
Kansas.
That's a long trip.
How's Dorothy doing?
She's brilliant. that is a different kind of living out there. Let me tell you.
I think
Did
Toto's
you
dead by
give
now.
Dorothy my number?
Yeah, gave her something.
Give her a little some.
That way. One. Ding dong.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
I think Dorothy would take it up the butt. She just seems like that kind of person.
You'd be surprised what they do in Kansas.
With their sister? Or their brother?
Oh man, that is too freaking funny, man. So AJ, welcome aboard, dude.
What's up, Sig? How you doing, brother?
Oh man, I've been sitting there contemplating, because Frosty, he's really busy, and the thing with Frosty is that he's really dedicating to himself to his craft, which is drums, and dedicating himself to all the kids at the God. Why do I always fucking forget that name?
Rockstars
of Tomorrow, which I mean, we've seen Surge, which is a big. What do you consider them graduates of Rockstars of Tomorrow? Is that how that works? How does that work?
Why not?
Okay,
We're students.
because we've seen them, man, and they just kick some ass. But the drummer was one of the Frosty students.
Oh, cool.
So,
You didn't tell me that.
well, I mean, I don't have to tell you everything.
Minor details.
You didn't. I was gonna say something, man, but I know that Scott would have fucked me up on it and
Yes,
just
I would've.
twisted it around, and then I would have been sitting here doing this again,
I was going to say
and it would have been my own fault.
the drummer from the band when we got there that night, the first band, he should have gone to Rockstars of Tomorrow.
Oh, well, you know what's funny is that we had the Rock Project last week, and I I made a remark about the band that was before them, and I didn't realize that they were like buddies, you know. And
So they know.
Asshole.
and
Oh, by the way, you invited all them over to my house this weekend too, so we got to do that party. It's time for the next Thanksgiving.
Wow, so naked bongos.
no,
Way-
I didn't set
no
a
naked
day.
people. They were guys.
I didn't set a day. I just said, hey, we need to do this. Let's get them inside there. Then and PJ and
Close enough.
Scott and me for AJ, and because you got plenty of drums, get over there and just like piss off your neighbors. That's what I
Yeah.
said. I didn't say this
Well, it
Sunday.
doesn't have to be a specific date.
Okay, well, see, that is what you
But
said.
it's gonna happen.
See, but that is what you said. You said I invited them over this weekend. I did not.
Yeah.
I did not.
I will be gone this weekend, so that will not be happening with me.
No naked
Wah,
bongos for
wah,
Scott.
Scott he sounds like he can do that movie voice. Coming up next.
Yeah,
In a world.
say that again. Do the guy that did the for the monster truck thing.
Everybody, come on to Sunday.
You sound like some guy from AM radio doing that.
Oh my God, that's
From the
true.
20s.
I'm a little nasally right now. Sorry.
AJ, you do that.
I feel so ashamed.
Do the ad the guy this is the voice for the monster truck thing.
Monster trucks this week.
Oh,
That's the generic. I don't give a fuck version.
come on out this Sunday, and shit in the back of a truck and drink a lot of fucking beer.
I remember going to monster trucks when I was a kid, and those motherfuckers were throwing out chewing tobacco from the back of big monster truck, and I was just like, that was heaven for me.
Chewing tobacco. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I was like, give
Are
me
you
some chewing
chew
tobacco.
tobacco spit? Chew
Give me
tobacco
some
spit?
Levi Garrett.
Chew it back, chew it back, chew it back, and spit.
That is
you know,
a
speaking
horrible
of taking
song.
a crap, that's a cool song.
Oh,
I
that's
like
a
that
horrendous
song. That's
song.
because you don't like
That's a
country.
song?
I
I
mentioned
hate country.
I mentioned that I was listening to country,
Stand by,
and what
hold
did
on.
Scott say? Oh, I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Weekend, prepare to get or die. Bass Pro Shops and Walmart proudly present Mega Monster Truck. Featuring all your favorite trucks. Steven C. Bomb. Steven C. Don't miss
You know, all
Don't
you guys.
forget day zero.
Just 10 o'clock. The first 100 people in
Claim the sky.
Tickets available.
Oh my
So-
God! They love. Did you not hear? They like Natty Light, not Natty Ice.
I'll say that if it was free, then I would go.
Is there a difference?
But those of you on Facebook land, what you really got to do, now you can do this while you're on your computer. So while you're on Facebook, now go on to chaoticradio.com, pull it up on your computer,
Chaoticradio.com.
and it will you just click
Take
it
it on your
on,
nuts.
and you hit the top right button. It says what's
the
on
app.
now, and you can listen in to what's going on over the air because
YouTube. obviously
on YouTube,
YouTube.
and, of course, on
Chaotic
the
Radio
Chaotic Radio app.
Live, right
Because
here, Zig Zone.
You can't hear it when it's on my phone, but it's obviously a lot of fun when you're
Because he forgot
seeing
to charge
shit.
it ahead of time.
Again.
This shit, but at least you get to hear what's going on because I got some cool music to play.
We do?
We have pajamas. Should have brought me in a little
Bananas
gift
in
today,
pajamas.
and so we can hear a little new phone union.
He did. He brought you the CD. Look at that.
There
Oh,
it
he did.
is.
Yeah. Sunday, Monday on Zig Zone.
You see
the
that?
Monday on
That
Zig
might be
Zone.
upside down.
It's a
Is
drum
it?
clinic.
It's upside down, asshole.
You suck dick.
You see that?
Monday.
That is
Zig sucks dick on Monday.
no. I suck dick on Tuesday. Get it right, please.
Isolate that,
I thought it was
please.
Taco Tuesday.
I hope you fucking isolated that.
No. No, I said Zig sucks dick.
Most people
we
have
have-
Taco
But he just said it
Tuesday.
himself.
No.
See, you guys all fucking talk
What
the
did you
same
say?
goddamn time. And then we had last week, you had Scott sitting there trying to school these fucking other guys. You can't all talk at the same fucking time. Just want to let you know that.
We're not
But
at the same
Look
time.
at this. Phone Union. All right, we're going to rock this shit. So remember, go onto the chaoticradio.com app on your computer and just click up in the right corner what is on right now and listen on in while you're sitting there watching Facebook too. Hey, check it out.
There you go.
Or you can go onto Chaotic Radio on YouTube. Chaotic Radio is live now.
You have
You
to
know
say
what? I'm
chaotic
actually
We are
gonna put
there.
it on the
voice,
Zig.
the
I'm
monster
going to put it
truck
on the
voice.
Zig Zone Facebook page.
Chaotic Radio.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you mean the YouTube Live?
I'm going to put that on the Zig Zone Facebook page because that's how I roll.
Are you really? I mean,
Giggity.
So what you're saying is that people can watch the YouTube on
the
Facebook.
Yes, they just
It's
click
like
the link.
See,
It's like this
I'm
on
internet
the
working
Zig Zone.
of like stuff.
Hey, Rock Boy, calm down, Mr. Geologist. I got it. Yeah, I'll do that one too.
Well, I'm not that computer savvy kind of shit. I mean, I fix and build and customize motorcycles. That's what I do.
On Monday, but on Tuesday
pretty
you
tech
take
savvy.
farts.
Should I really didn't. No, that's just grease monkey savvy. I mean, I can spin wrenches like a motherfucker, man. I'll tell you what, I can spin wrenches a lot better than I drum, and but I can spin wrenches probably as well as AJ can play drums, PJ can play drums, Scott can play drums. Scott, we'll skip that guy. No.
hibbity-dibbity.
But well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I could get some hairy naked hippie chicks to run around the shop, while I'm wrenching on bikes. I don't know.
Yeah, they can shave too.
But they don't. But they don't.
No,
That's the
actually-
Yeah, but do they use deodorant?
They do. Yeah.
Do they?
They're-
Their homemade remedy kind?
They're girls
That
that
is
dance in
fucking
bikinis. They're gonna
carnauba
use
wax.
deodorant
Hey,
and shave.
what's wrong with patchouli and funk?
Oh, patchouli's gross. Yeah,
Their
just
carnauba
don't-
wax
don't do that.
fucking deodorant?
I mean, AJ, you're married, man. I'm sure your wife's watching right now.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your wife's name again? I've
We'll
met
try
her.
not to get
She's
you in
very, very
trouble.
nice, very lovely lady.
Hi, Gigi.
Gigi. Okay. Gigi. I am pretty sure that when I sent AJ the invite to become part of the drum clinic, that you
For
know
like the 100th
he would he probably would have said,
Right.
you know what, you don't know what I'm getting into. So really quickly, AJ, how long have you and your wife been together?
17 years.
Okay, so very
Damn.
good. So congratulations.
Cool.
That's a long
Hell yeah,
time,
man.
Me and Oscar have been together for going 8 years, but we were actually dating 3 years before I met the boy's mom.
Your girl,
And he won't marry
she's
her.
Asian too, right?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Oh, yours is Asian too?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
so
see
is
it in my
mine.
Face, dude.
Damn.
We know. We got the Asian persuasion going. So, anyways, Gigi, I'm going to ask anything I ask AJ. Just don't take it serious. Everybody has a prequel
Oh,
to
God,
their
I'm not
movie
gonna go
right
into
now.
that.
So now,
I'm a drummer, dude.
because here you go. So AJ, have you ever had a hairy chick before?
I gotta say no, honestly.
By the way, your live stream is also on the Zig Zone page now.
Oh, is it really?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're a champion.
Respect.
You see,
Yep.
that is why I
That's
love
why
you,
you kind
Alina.
of keep me around a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I tolerate
Just don't
you.
face plant on us again.
Or get another concussion 2 days later.
That's what yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
So you never had
That
a
would-
hairy chick, huh, AJ?
You know what? Honestly, I mean, most of my life, most of the girls that have been attracted to me, and always Asian girls. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I come.
Yeah, well, yeah, and Asian girls don't really get all that hairy.
hairy Asian girls.
Yeah, no.
Well, what nationality are you actually?
I'm actually American Indian.
That's what I was gonna say. More Indian or
I knew it was
Mexican
gonna
or
be
something.
American. You can't tell.
the whole.
Oh, okay,
we
cool,
have that whole
cool.
thing, yeah.
Right?
Cool.
PJ.
I just watched Dancing with
I don't have a
Dancing with
ponytail
Woods
'cause I
again,
think
and I
I'm
don't
cool,
see
dude.
you in that.
See, this is the time when all the wives be like going, Zig, you're a fucking asshole. PJ, hairy women, you ever had one?
I have.
Oh, right off the bat, yes, I have.
Sure, why not?
Armpits and everything and legs.
No,
What's his name?
What's his name?
he did say girl.
Da-dum-dum.
did
Oh,
say
look
that.
at with my drumstick.
No, I like my boy shaven. Thank you.
What? Whoa!
Boys.
Did you isolate that?
That was awesome. See, that's the way to just twist someone's fucking nipple. But anyways, so no hairy legs then?
Hairy legs. Yeah, I had a girl that I dated for a while that, yeah, she just didn't like to shave very often. And so, like, all the downstairs and everything was kind of like, you had to weed through the forest a little bit.
Oh, man.
Hairy nipples?
No, not too much.
No? Okay.
All
right.
No, but
A
Girls get hairy nipples?
a mailman. How about you? Hairy woman?
No,
No?
no, I do not. The closest thing was my ex-wife when she was pregnant. You know, they take those prenatal vitamins, and it just grew really fast. So she'd have to like She's like, holy shit, it's like growing like a forest. It
said,
was never hairy.
Weed sometimes.
Never hairy legs. Never. I couldn't. No.
I'm gonna be
I could
honest.
not do it.
I'm gonna be totally honest with
That's
you, Zig.
disgusting.
Like when we do the drum circle stuff, it's not hairy girls that are attracted there. It's really hot girls in bikinis that are also drinking and having fun. It's beautiful. But I do know some girls with hairy legs.
I'm sure.
Like his roommate. Like his roommate. I am not lying on that one. Okay, yeah, I know it's a drum clinic, everybody. I know it's a drum clinic. We're going to get to talking about the drums here in just a second. But, it's just something
But first, hairy
popped
legs.
off the top of my head. But, yeah, I've had a Sasquatch before.
Have you ever shaved?
That was
girl?
that was the last call, right? The last call chick. Come on, we've all had one. We've all had or two. Or five, yeah, no, it's well, when you're young and you're horny and drunk,
You don't have to go home.
Yeah,
you don't have to
what?
go home alone.
Right?
My fingers and my sensory still work, so I'm still feeling here, and I'm like, no. I'm like, nah, next. Bye-bye. What is that on your back? Sorry.
It's a pimple popping.
Go there.
Oh my goodness! All right, so anyways, we have actually got a bunch of people chiming in right now. What's up, everybody? I'm seeing it. I'm seeing you. Give
He
you guys
just can't read it.
Thanks. Well, I can't read it like I can read it now. There's all kinds. Oh, your wife is chiming in.
Oh. You're in trouble.
Nah.
No, he's not. It would be me.
No, she's
Yeah.
she's a good girl.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Sasquatch?
Actually, she's a sweetheart.
What do you mean Sasquatch? Who's this Sasquatch girl?
What do you mean, boys?
I hardly ever get in trouble.
Why are you admitting that on here?
All right,
I thought we were going to keep that secret.
All right.
Sorry, babe.
Okay.
So we got Dave. What's up, Dave? Tiff is watching.
Of course.
Tiff.
The mail lady.
Dude, I'm trying to figure out how I can, because I'm
That's
mad.
for Tiff.
I can't.
You
figure
got
out
to
how
have a
do
sound
it
effect
through
for that.
Dave Wagner, what's up, man? Danny Verse, what's up, man? Katie,
KDK.
what's up, Kate K? We're gonna come see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Gonna be
So
Dude,
I can't
Thursday.
do it-
ATL, right?
Wait, I can't do it
Thursday?
through the Zig Zone
Alright.
thing. I can't comment, so I have to do it through me. So hi, peeps.
I'm playing Thursday.
That sucks.
I'm playing San Manuel, so.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to
night.
Mission
Rock and
Tobacco.
Brews again,
Well,
huh?
actually, we talked about it last week, and you
Yeah.
got all upset. Oh, go come see me.
Exactly.
He's at Rock and Brews in San Manuel. Thursday.
Well, Rock and Brews.
So my fellow instructor Dave Russ, what's up, Dave?
Is that a pretty cool spot?
Oh shit, Darnell.
Yeah.
Darnell Cole's listening on in.
Who?
Darnell Cole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My buddy Ephraim. What up, my brother? Anna Hernandez. My girl. Man, I tell you, man, I'm still mad at you for not fucking, going to sushi before you took off. I'm just saying. Buddy Ben, what's up, Davenport? Rachel Manriquez. Mike Alpine. Hey, we have the biker alley next week, man. I hope you can make it, man. If not, make sure you call in. My buddy Tim Janelle. Allie. What's up, Allie? Hi. Tito Chicola. We got Chris. And oh, look, Elena's watching.
That Rachel.
Gee, go
that
figure.
I
Why
heard she's
are
a
you
pain in
watching
the
on my
ass.
Facebook page if you're already here? GB from Zeno. Actually, he's not from Zeno anymore. But
Guess what? Hold on. I can make sure I don't watch this anymore.
GB.
Boom.
So, anyways, but
that
thanks.
Gig Boss?
There's a whole
No,
bunch
no.
of them, man. So, anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys. I love you guys to death. So we've got so you guys. There was the NAMM show last weekend, and
Well, not last weekend, the weekend before.
was it week?
It was the
No,
last
it was-
weekend of.
No, it was last weekend
Was it?
because that's when
Okay.
I seen
No,
LA Guns.
we just-
It was-
Okay, yeah.
Well,
That's how
okay.
tired I am.
Yeah. all right.
We just finished a weekend, and it was the weekend before that.
It's
was-
like Monday, and he's like thinking it was like already over.
Yeah, it was the
Right?
25th to the 28th.
Yeah, because I went and seen LA Guns. Me and Otsko went and seen LA Guns at the Paris Room at.
Hey, who
And I did
who
flip
played
you
the,
off while walking across
the
the
after
thing.
show at the Grove this year. Who did that?
Yeah, who did that one?
The Addicts.
That was
That one-
the Schechter show.
It was the Addicts.
Yeah, the Addicts, yeah. It's a punk band, yeah.
Alina.
Yeah, I guess I didn't miss much.
Oh, okay.
So,
And tell Dutchie that he'll be like, "Fuck you, cunt."
What do you
My
mean?
name is Dutchie. I only got in because Greg Dixon got me in because Greg Dixon knows everybody, and I like to drop names because I'm
Thanks
Greg
for
Dixon.
waiting, Zig.
dude, Greg Dixon knows a lot. Well, you know
Well,
what?
no,
Hey,
wait,
fuck
I
off
can go.
because you know what?
I know Gwen Stefani's brother, and I will tell everybody I know Gwen Stefani's brother.
Brothers, cousins.
Yeah, but
brothers,
the thing
brothers,
is, do you know
son.
Gwen Stefani?
Does he? No, but I know everybody, and I got Dutchie, and good for you.
Hey, it's all about who you know. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a starstruck person, but I do. When I do. Well, we've had plenty of fucking celebs here. It's not that big of a deal.
Careful.
Holy shit! Just swing that
Just
fucking door
slam it
open, man.
down.
And hand me my goddamn shot.
Jesus.
So,
Why is Balloon
PJ,
empty?
you were at the NAMM show representing.
Yeah, yeah.
And so you guys were at what booth? Damn it.
We did a signing at Rock and Roll Industries. We always hang out at EV because our boy hooks us up fat all the time. And yeah, Guy from EV takes really good care of us. So we hung out there for quite a bit. And yeah, we just bounced all over the place. The show was a little different this year, but
Yeah.
It was,
The noise levels.
they had this really odd thing. You can only have like an 85 decibel for 5 minutes throughout the day for
Dude,
each
did
booth.
you hear Sunday? They sent like a huge email, like, if you can't do this, you need to shut your booth down and go. Did you get
they
that
were shut
email?
down. Well, I no, I didn't. We didn't go
No,
Sunday.
but
We-
all
we
my
tapped
all my
out.
sponsors did. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
they sent the
it was
email
bad.
on Sunday. If
They
you
shut
go-
down. They shut
Yeah.
down Soul Tone Cymbals
Yeah.
on Saturday because there was two drummers like going
And
at it, and
Turkish,
I'm
too.
well. They should have shut. They got several warnings, and they should have seen that and said no more, but they just kept letting them go. So
Yeah, but Saturday they actually had like the decibel people walking around.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was ridiculous.
But they got shut down. They put a fucking black thing right in front of their booth and said nope.
When do you honestly think though that at some point, because kind of like this is the last year, you're seeing a lot of things like ending right now. Like obviously, like Warped Tour is ending. This is this last year for Warped Tour, which I'm not crying over.
I
And then
don't
hopefully
miss
there'll be
that.
some other, festivals coming back. I've heard rumors about Mayhem coming back and other things like that. But with all the restrictions, and I've been going to NAMM since the 90s.
Yeah, me too.
The thing is that at one point is it people are just going to kind of say, all right, what's the alternative? Because obviously there are alternatives. There's the ones in Europe. I can't remember what it's called. And then they got the one in San Diego called the Arc, whatever. I mean, at some point, people are just going to kind of get tired of the monotony and stuff because you've seen some equipment distributors, they get big, then the next year they're non-existent, and then this just total like dysfunctional feeling that you get when you get there.
What kind of show is it when Gibson doesn't even show up?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Well-
and they basically there was a bunch of things of
But that's gotta
R.I.P.
say something, though.
Gibson.
That's gotta say
which,
something.
But they're saying, they even, what's their tiny brand? Epiphone.
Yeah.
Wasn't even there either.
No, there's a
Yeah,
lot there.
Gibson didn't show at all.
And
They
you know
were-
what?
they're-
There was 0 F's given about Gibson.
And I heard it
being
was
there.
all about EDM.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
They opened that whole. You and I talked about it.
What?
Or I know I talked to AJ about
Yeah.
it. How they expanded, but always the guitars were in Hall C, and then the drums were just
They
in Hall D,
switched
and they
everything.
Just switched everything.
I
and
walked
it
in
was
and
a
I was like,
clusterfuck.
yeah, I walked in and I was like, where the fuck am I?
And
Where
it-
is this? Where
and-
is that?
And it was bad.
Yeah, and
it
they
was
It wasn't
weird.
laid out well at all either.
Thank you.
and they
it was-
like doubled the price this year for all the vendors. So a
Yeah,
lot of them
and-
said, "Fuck you," And
You
my
know,
my
and then
drumstick maker, XL Drumsticks, they said, "Nope, we can't afford it this year again." And it's like he's trying to go next year. I just ordered some new sticks from him today, but
Schecter didn't even have the room this year. They had a private room by appointment only. So
Yeah, I
you
saw
couldn't
that.
Even go, you couldn't even
Yeah.
go just walk into the Schecter booth.
Yeah, it was-
it was crazy. It was different.
And
Yeah.
it was weird because I'm audio and soundboards and everything.
that was all in
They
that
moved.
new boot. That was in that new
Wait.
building.
That was in
New
the
building.
yeah off the
if
Sky
you didn't
Tower
know
or whatever.
about. But then there was another part that you had to leave the building to go into.
That was
it.
the new building. Yeah,
And
that's
it
the
wasn't like
AAC
the
building
downstairs,
or ACC,
not the
whatever. it is.
downstairs going all through the Asian thing that everybody has to deal with the ukuleles and all.
I
that.
love that place. I
I know,
love the
that's great, but
downstairs.
That,
Down,
that
yeah.
wasn't even cool this year. But yeah, there was one part I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
So Yamaha actually set up their own booth inside the Marriott. They rented one of the ballrooms
But
inside.
they've been doing that for 3 years. Nice. Yeah,
I don't think they did last year, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, really? Okay.
They might have a section
Maybe
out
I
there,
just
but
didn't hang out there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, they had a whole wing.
Well, yeah, they had like
I'm
a big
tripping out
ballroom.
about Gibson not being there. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Well, you know, here's the deal. When it comes to the NAMM show, you're talking about all these manufacturers of music, of lights, of sound systems, and what have you. You would think that the coordinators of NAMM would be a little bit more music friendly, and if you're shutting down, was it Soultone you said?
Soultone and several others got shut down too.
How could you? It's drums. It's drums. What do drums do? Oh,
They make sound.
they make noise.
Wow.
A whole lot of fucking noise.
That
And
happened-
what
that
do you
happened
fucking
before, though.
expect? You get people,
yeah.
and then when I went year before last, it was like, you know, okay, shit. I just sat there behind each kit. I tried to sit behind Alex Van Halen's kit and.
Did
Fucking,
you?
yes, fucking security, man.
I'm
Those
sorry, sir,
fucking
you
guys.
can't sit there.
As soon as I stepped over the rope, man, it was like shit. I thought SWAT was gonna fucking come repelling down on the fucking ceiling and like, oh, freeze right there. But I mean, think about that. Think about if it's a percussion, anything to do with percussion, it's gonna make noise. I'm just saying.
It's pretty much what the whole convention's about is things that make noise.
Well, yeah.
Well, why don't they?
the horn
Why
section.
don't they put like sound? Just
Yeah, they could put sound curtains
I
up.
mean, yeah. Why don't just do that? Why don't just
Some SWAT going on.
put them in in booths and just or block it with some sound
Well,
glass and stuff.
I talked to the sound police when they were bitching at Soultone, and I said, "What exactly is the problem?" And was asking them, and they're all, "Oh, well, who you?" So I hid my badge because I know how it works. If you go and you bitch at them, they'll put a stamp in your badge. If you get 2 stamps or 2 hole punches, you're out. You're gone. So I hid my badge in my backpack and said, "Fuck this! I'll just go up and give them shit." So I gave them shit, and they're just like, "Well, who are you with?" Blah blah blah. I said, "Doesn't matter. I'm an artist." So he's like, "Well, with who?" Blah blah blah. You know, let me see your badge. I said, "You're not seeing my badge because I don't want a hole punch." I said, "I know how this shit works." And he's like, "Well, if you're not gonna show me a badge, then I got nothing left to say to you." So I'd say, "Bye bye." Just left him with a finger.
I did that last year, but I said I was from Gibson. Maybe that's why they're not here.
Look at
They got
AJ
uninvited.
threw Gibson under the bus.
But in all honesty, I have heard some rumblings from some people I know that are with Gibson because I know I heard from my buddies from SJC because I was supposed to be there, but you know I'm all into this fashion thing now, you know. So
Oh my God, let's go on the
I know that's gonna be a whole other thing.
Oh my God.
But in reality, though, I mean, I've heard some rumblings with Gibson right now. I don't know what's going on, but there's some stuff going on right now. I know that there's been some pretty big people that are endorsed with them that are no longer with them and stuff. I'm not trying to start rumors or put anything bad on Gibson, but I've heard there's some things going on right now.
They're struggling.
Yeah, it may be getting sold out. Who knows? I mean, shit goes south or it goes
Sucks.
back and forth. People sell to others to make more money. This happens.
Yep.
But
So
that's
maybe next year
guitars.
we'll
Who
be
gives a
getting
shit about
Gibson from
guitars?
right. I was
exactly.
just gonna say so that's guitars. Like you know, like
get
really
back to
give a shit
drums.
about those things, man. Right. So now
Yeah,
how
Yamaha
about
makes
the
guitars and drums.
Well, obviously, we found out that Soultone got blocked off, and they put a black thing, a tarp or something around them, and shut them down.
There's a whole
Dude,
curtain.
if I paid money to be there, I'm just saying I should be able to rock the fuck out. I don't. You put a black tarp around my booth, and I'm sure those things can't be cheap. I'm guessing at least 2 G's.
More.
Does it even stop
Way
people from
Okay,
more.
so
playing?
Keep
way
going.
more.
Like you're playing drums. Why stop then? If it's just a little black tarp, I'd keep playing. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Right?
A small booth starts at about 5 G's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I mean, I think SoCal's was even more than that, but they split it with another guy that did custom drum bags. If you ever need custom drum bags, they're like made to shit, like real leather and good products. What the hell happened? What I missed?
I started like, boxing.
No, but no, he shared a booth with them. Maybe Tim
Custom
can call
drums
in
and custom drum
No,
bags.
it wasn't like that though in the 90s.
No, hell no.
They used to rock out. Like
You could do
crazy.
whatever you wanted.
Oh yeah, it's just. I mean, I remember a couple years ago, I was with my guitarist Katie, who was on the thing, and we were talking with people from Samson, and Devin Townsend was there, and he was doing a little, he was rocking out a little bit, and it's kind of hard to see a guy like Devin Townsend keep it at a certain level, and all these people have these, these sound meters in there. I'm thinking to myself like, fuck this. This is fucking stupid, man.
He was at the
Fucking
Warwick.
Devin Townsend, man. Let him do his shit.
Yeah, he was at the Warwick booth this year.
It's crazy, man. I'm just like, this is bullshit.
So they got guys walking around with the decibel.
I blame it on millennials.
The sound police.
Shit, you gotta be kidding me.
Sound police.
So PJ, I mean, did you get a chance to? You obviously you weren't jamming. You guys were just sitting there. You were signing and
No, we didn't play at all.
Okay.
We were supposed to do a NAMM like a pre-NAMM show kind of thing, and it ended up falling out. But no, we didn't play at all. But yeah, like they said, there's everywhere with the decibel meters and just, I mean, like crazy Nazi about it.
What day did you guys sign?
Saturday.
That's when I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We went over.
What time did you guys do your signing?
4:30.
Oh, okay.
4 o'clock.
Yeah,
like that.
I did.
We signed just shortly after. So our buddy's band, Mendenhall Experiment, were over there signing at like 2:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And,
Yeah, they're playing at my buddy's party this Friday.
That's our old city.
Nice.
Okay, well, good. Now that we got.
But
Now, hang on a second. Mendenhall Experiment. Okay, first off, I've seen you guys twice, and I've hit you guys up. So now I've got Pajamas, and I've got Scott, and I've got Aja that knows you guys. I'm telling you,
I will see them Friday.
I practically sucked their dick. I'm like going, you guys fucking kick ass. I swear to God, they are a badass band. Me and JJ went and seen them.
I was there with you, fucker.
No, that's right. You were there with, and so was Tiff.
I'll talk to them.
Okay, so when they come,
you guys came and watched us. We played at MTL with them. And
That's
you guys
right.
came and watched us play.
With fuck, here we go.
Yeah.
And now here was I'm like going shit. I got a message back like, well, so what's your show about? And like you were skeptical.
Didn't we have one of the guys on the show? Like,
no, we did
before the
not.
show
We
came
did
by?
not. And I had to explain. I said, dude, my show's it's fucking chaoticradio.com.
They were on your show before.
Huh? They have not been.
Yeah, they
Mendenhall Experiment has not been here.
I thought they came.
Not
by.
on my show.
Yes.
Not on my show.
On your show.
No, they haven't.
I thought
I
so.
talked to
They
Mario.
were on Mark.
I thought they did.
They have
Yeah,
not been on
I
my
think
show.
that-
I know
they were
Zig's
under
memory.
covers, under the sheets with Mark or whatever.
I think they were here, but
Oh,
it wasn't.
No,
like
okay,
an
no, wait a
official
second. Go ahead and
Mendenhall
say that again,
Experiment show.
AJ. Go ahead
Mark's?
and say it again. Whose show were they on?
I don't know. Which
Mark
show
Maples.
They were
Oh,
on
okay,
Mark
they were on Mark's.
Maples' show,
Mark-
not
we
on
cannot
my
talk
show.
shit about.
Mark, can you confirm that, please?
Dude, I talk
I
to
know you're
Mario
listening.
like almost every day, dude. I'll tell him.
You get to, I love them guys, man. They rock. And when you see them live, they bring it. They make it seem like they're playing in front of fucking 1 million people that are just like completely mosh pitting out.
Yeah,
Remember, he was the singer of our band when he was from 17 years old to just a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Mario.
Previous to Julian?
Yeah.
Really?
Mario.
Wow.
So they're
Holy
like, sorry,
shit.
dude.
Small world.
Julie's got a better voice than you. You're out.
So, anyways, I'll see them on Friday. My buddy Brian and Scott, they're both having a party, and Mendenhall is opening the show, and then my other buddy Tato and his band Safety Orange are going to close out the show, and then it's going to be a big jam after that. So I'll talk to them and present them about the show as well.
Okay, very
Is
good.
this
And
something
then
you can
have him
advertise
go
here?
and then have
What?
him go back on the
something you can
message that's
advertise here?
between.
No, it's a private party.
Ah, okay.
Have him go back on the message that was between me and him, where I was explaining, "Hey, look, my show's cool. I've had Zeno and Fallen Union. I've had all these bands. I'm telling you, I'm good to go, man. I love this shit." And so tell him to go back on his message and see if it's still
Yeah,
there.
no,
And
for
I'll
sure.
resend it to him.
I'll write Nate. I'll give him a hard time. That's the base.
Yeah.
He used to play in a band with me like way back in the day. We played in a band called Endless Battle. So I've known him for ages. I'll give him a message.
Yeah, they kick ass. I love them. And I was hitting him up like mad, man. And
Oh yeah.
I
Well,
just-
there was a
I just
band that I
feel
was
like
hitting
a-
up too.
just loves me.
I can't remember who they were now. There was somebody I was talking to on
NSYNC?
Instagram. One of the
Yeah,
bands.
that was yours.
No, it was one of the rock bands.
Oh, hey, speaking of NSYNC, man,
Oh God.
how about that halftime show?
Okay,
Hey,
wait, you know how much I
Can I have
love
a barf
Jay?
bag,
Wait,
please?
guys,
Oh my
everybody
God,
stop,
man! I
stop,
want to
hammer
take
time.
I want to.
You ready for this one?
dump.
Ready?
Hammer time.
Take a dump on my TV.
Wait,
screen.
are you for this one? How much I love Justin Timberlake? I was the most disappointed.
I didn't even watch the Super Bowl.
It was a really bad Super
I had to
Bowl
walk out of the
performance.
room. I was like, "Are you guys really gonna watch this dog shit?"
I was playing drums on the beach for.
You know, you
Not
were
hairy
beating
chicks.
something, but yeah.
That was in the morning before I went, just to make sure I don't have any spontaneous. You know.
You need that?
Huh?
I was actually
You got to
disappointed.
prime the pump.
All right, so we got this. We always make a right hand
Zig.
turn.
Okay,
or a
so we
left-hand
were at
turn.
Zig, I
Nam.
love
So
you.
we're
Zig,
at Nam.
So yeah, now.
And
Zig,
anyways,
keep your mic right on the tip of that mic. Please.
Keep it on the
keep
tip.
it on the tip.
That's
keep
right.
keep working that tip.
Keep it on the tip.
That's right.
Yeah, get up on
like,
it.
like the tip of my little thing that I got from Scott today. This
gave you a
this
little
right
thing?
here.
I do
this
not
right
endorse them. I just brought gifts for
Here, no,
my buddies.
I'm just saying this right here. You know, people think, oh, well, Zig always talks about his dick being small. No, it really
No,
is.
we do
This
know
is
it's
bigger than mine. Just want to let you know.
Hey, Zig, there's people calling in. They're saying the number's disconnected.
What?
360-8330.
Oh shit!
Is it 909-360-8330?
They might have the old number.
They're probably
60.
they're probably calling the old one.
8330.
Because I'm
See, the
looking, there's
website
nothing-
should have been
8330.
updated by now.
No, it's not.
Oh.
but-
909-360-8330. 909-360-8330. All right? They're probably calling the old one.
And my
Could be.
phone's on here on. I actually have it off mute, so,
So-
I can hear it.
Well, you guys can call in because we definitely know that the phone works.
We do know.
Anyway, and that's the
we know?
number you're calling. 2 years old? 2 years ago?
No, 1 year.
Was it 1 year?
That was almost a half brick wall hit right there.
Yeah.
Year and
was like
3
a-
No.
months.
It's
You're
oh,
a
yeah.
bigger
No,
bird.
when I
It's
hit
a
a brick
quick
wall,
comeback.
that's when I just stop
No,
and I'm like,
that's-
going,
shut
holy
down.
shit, my train of thought
That was a
has just
quick
stopped.
You know what happens?
Yeah, he was
when
having
I
a
hit-
tequila
when I-
burp moment.
When I
Yes.
fall and hit concrete, everything stops. Too.
So, anyways, first thing I want to make sure that everybody knows about the Mist and Tobacco Lounge, and everyone knows about the San Manuel Casino. So, first off,
Hold on.
I hear a phone call.
Phone call.
we have a phone. Okay, well, they have to wait a second.
Yeah,
'Cause
see.
I'm ready to ask AJ a question. So, anyways, AJ, so what's going on this Thursday at Mr. Tobacco Lounge?
This Thursday in Riverside.
Thursday!
There's a storm coming. Yeah, Reclaim the Sky is returning. We're headlining the show over Mission Tobacco Lounge with
Zeno,
Zeno, who kicks ass.
Graves in the Bad
Graves
Weather.
in the Bad Weather, and Blind Octavius. It's a free show, actually. We don't play a lot of hometown shows. So it's like, it's a great chance to come out and hang out with us, get there early, and it's going to be an awesome show.
Showtime starts.
First band goes on at 9 o'clock. I think we go on at like 10:30 or something like that. But it's going to be a great show. It's going to be fun. I mean, come out and chill, and we're going to play a couple new songs. We're actually going to play a new song that's coming off of our new album that I think people are going to be really surprised about. It's a little different. So,
Well, let me tell you something about a Mission Tobacco Lounge. The sound guy there, he kicks ass.
Yeah, he does.
That I'm telling you, the only other guy that can match him is that Shamrock. He's a great sound fucking guy
Who is
there.
that guy at Shamrocks? That guy was amazing.
Oh, that's Pat Bassage.
That guy's great.
I've known him since the '80s.
But,
he's an old producer or not? Old promoter.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But I'm telling you, Mr. Tobacco Lounge, if you want a great sound, and the stage is right there. It's like an elongated, club. So everything is right there, right in front of you. So you get to sit right in front of the stage.
Since
It's
they redid
awesome.
the sound over there and they got the whole light rack and everything now, it's like a
still
much
don't
nicer
It's
venue.
yeah, it's
much
a
nicer
venue, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna make
They got a good
a
size
huge
place, too.
splash. They're gonna blow up. So Thursday night, I'm gonna be there. But JJ's gonna be there.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be there. I have a day
You're gonna
off.
be there, PJ. Or you're gonna be with San Manuel.
I don't know. I might be there.
Guess what? I have a day off on Thursday. I will be there.
I was hoping to go to
Okay,
Temecula
Lena's
because that's
gonna be
closer to
there.
home.
I
But
feel like such
Okay.
a
That's Friday
Actually,
though,
I
but that's not
promise
happening
I
anymore.
will be there. I promise.
But before we get to Mr. Crowley show at San Manuel, we do have a caller. Caller, you're live on the Zig Zone. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, do you
Hello.
have it up going? Do you have
Hello.
It?
Caller.
remain seated,
My
please.
balls are
Someone
fine.
else
Now.
is following.
Sunday.
Do you have his levels up? Hello, Mike.
I have it up.
Ow.
I can. I can hear.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Mike.
Bueno.
Oh, it's gotta
What
be,
the
it's gotta
hell?
be Mike.
Oh, then they wait.
Man, Mike.
Oh, Mike, your brother.
You put him
Hey,
on the
brother.
air and he hung up.
Well, he is driving in from Arizona.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Probably
is
hit
he?
a
Oh,
dead
he probably
spot.
hit a dead spot.
Yeah.
There's lots of those out
That's
in the
okay,
desert.
Mike. Man, you call back in, dude.
Oh.
Just
Dude,
travel
that
a
means
little,
I have to sit
a
here
few
and
miles.
wait more.
That's all right.
Yep.
Dude, great guitar player. Love him to death.
He's a bassist, he told me.
Or, sorry. Sorry.
What is
sorry,
drummers
sorry.
now?
I'm just. Yeah, we,
Bassist
we're
are kind of
drummers.
Oh,
Come on.
bassist.
Bassists are not
Who cares
Everyone-
what's going
It's
on
a
in
piece
front
of
of
wood
us?
with strings
Everyone
on it.
forgets about the bassist.
because it's
It's true.
because Danny,
Who?
the guitar player,
Donnie.
Donnie.
Jesus.
Hey, that's all right. That's all
that was
right.
somewhat close.
Donnie, Danny, tomato, tomato.
This is the same guy who came out when we played the MTL and goes, "Got to be my favorite band right now." Doesn't get any of our names right. Got to be my favorite band. You know.
You have
Well, see,
names?
I lost my train of fucking thought, man. So, anyway, so let's go back.
Thursday.
So Thursday, we have Mr. Crowley at
San Manuel Rock and Brews. 7 p.m. we start the first show till 8, and then the last show is from 9 to 10. So there's a show from 7 to 8, and then from 9 to 10. And it's a free show. It's at the Rock and Brews, a great venue, and they pack them in. So get there early because it will be packed.
Is that like an Aussie?
I hear a phone
band?
ringing.
Yeah, no, it's a Aussie.
I thought it was just a really cool name, dude. Like
No. It's a full on Aussie tribute.
awesome.
Their
They've
tribute
been
band.
around for like
I got a
20,
neighbor
over
that's
20
like,
years.
I got a neighbor that's like near me that plays. They're an Aussie cover band, and I swear to God, these guys play better than
Well,
Aussie.
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think I've seen videos with you guys. You guys
they're very anal about it, so they want to
For
make
the
sure
record, I
everything
just
is.
called your brother to make sure I didn't hang up on him, and his phone is dead.
Oh,
his wife-
Mike,
his
you
wife-
I did
forgot
try.
to charge your phone, buddy.
Hey, I did try.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
He went all the way to Arizona to pick up his wife, who was she was at the Super Bowl because his sister-in-law works for the NFL. So she
Your brother's wife went to the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
How awesome. Now, here's the question. Do you know what team she was voting for?
Anybody against the Patriots?
Thank you.
That's like everybody.
God, Brady? How do you like this one, Brady? I was so stoked that you had boo-boo lip all the way to the locker room, you hunk of shit.
The greatest play
I
was
can't
when
stand that guy.
when he couldn't, perform, and catch that fucking pass, that trick pass.
Did you see the
And then the other team goes down, and the fucking other quarterback scores a goal with that fucking same play. That was fucking phenomenal.
Dude, that was a slap in the face.
Fuck yes.
Slap. And you know what's funny? Because a lot of the plays we're talking like high school and college plays. Double reverses. I was like, what the hell?
They had some
Holy
balls
shit, that
that
was
game.
awesome. Yeah.
Eagles had balls that game.
Did you guys happen to see the meme of Brady? It was that play, but they put a Lombardi trophy, and it was like bobbling the Lombardi.
No, I didn't. I will have to Google that now.
That's hilarious.
But,
Sorry.
but honestly, do you think maybe because going up into this game, there's been a lot of stigma about the NFL being fake, and then obviously they had the big announcement about the XFL coming back, and I was a big XFL fan. I mean, I went
So
to
was
the
I.
games. I mean, I'm a former football player. I mean, my days back in the gridiron.
Yeah.
But the point
The
is,
water boy. Yeah.
Oh heck no! I was
The water
Shower boy.
Whoa.
The one putting the-
Oh, look at she's breaking you in, AJ.
Okay, just because I'm cute with the ponytail now doesn't mean
I didn't
wasn't
say you were
kick-ass
cute. You
back
have a
in the day.
ponytail, though.
Yeah, whatever. But what I was saying was that I thought that the stigma
Closer
kinda
into the
going
mic,
up-
buddy.
getting closer to the game was like it's going to be the Patriots. It's going to be the Patriots, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I watched about maybe 20 minutes of the entire game, and I don't know, just something just didn't sit right with me. I mean, Brady was throwing some passes that he just doesn't throw. It just was like he was just ducking these balls, and I'm just like, dude, I hope Philadelphia wins and actually wins. I hope it's not another orchestrated bullshit from the NFL. But then I saw the videos from Philadelphia. Did you watch those? How they tore that town apart?
Nope.
My God.
Yeah, no, it was worse than fucking
They
the
destroyed
Lakers
the
when they
whole
would win.
Shit.
Destroyed the whole canopy for the Ritz-Carlton, and
Yeah, no, it's.
Oh, yeah, I did see that.
Was,
Shit show.
That was realistic stuff, dude. And I'm telling you, I loved every minute of it. And it was actually a really good game. They were going back and forth, and towards the end, it was like, wow,
it was a good game if you don't like defense.
right?
So it was a shootout though, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
almost
only
1,100
one-
yards.
And one punt.
1,100 yards in one game.
And one fucking
Yeah.
punt
One
the
punt
whole
the entire
goddamn game.
Right.
They couldn't stop either team the entire game.
Right.
That was
Yeah.
nuts.
And that's all they scored?
Actually, no. The passing yards broke. They broke 2 records. Am I correct?
Yeah, it was over 1,000 yards, like
Passing
1,100 yards. Right.
Holy shit! So
Then why
and in
wasn't
one
the score
game,
like 60-60?
but I'm telling you, one thing I love
Lots of
because
field goals.
at the very end of the game, when the Pats had the ball, and they were at 20-something yards, and there was still enough time on the clock. I've seen Pats pull that shit off, and it was right there. I think it was maybe 10, 12 seconds left in the game.
No, it's 2 minutes left. Over 2 minutes.
No.
And they stripped the ball from him?
No, the very last play, and he did that, and I'm like, oh, the game's over. And then he did that Hail Mary, and I'm like, oh, no way, because that's how they win. They get those Hail Mary freaking touchdowns, and it went all the way, and he gets getting. Well, I wouldn't say 20 yard line. I forget what yard line. Anyways,
yeah, they had that cocksucker Gronk.
He went, and all they're doing is they're following the ball, and I'm like going, no, slow motion, no, and you see the receiver, and he's surrounded by 6 freaking Philadelphia. We're not gonna let you catch that ball, bitch.
Yeah, that was great.
And that was a great game. So, anyways, good. F you, Brady. And good job, Philadelphia, for your very first Super Bowl win. That's awesome. Now you get to bring one home. And you know what? Here's another thing about respect for Philadelphia. Okay? No riots. No one tearing shit apart.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Where have you been?
Have you not been paying attention? Oh, the fuck they were.
Since when?
They're worse than...
Actually, only 3
Jesus.
people arrested, though.
They did not.
Bullshit.
Or unless I missed it.
Is your mind behind that brick wall right now?
You know what? Here you go.
Where have you been? They couldn't. They didn't riot. But here's the thing: have you not ever realized about in Philly?
Philly is the worst with that shit. They're worse than LA.
I'm sorry, AJ. I pointed that at you, dude. I'm sorry.
Philly killed the Google robot
Dude,
years ago.
they tore Philadelphia
Mine's
apart.
bigger.
All right, Zig, here's the thing. They, every time they make it to the playoffs, or even, fuck you, and the Phillies, they literally grease up the freaking light poles so people don't climb up, and they actually have some of the cops called the Crisco cops. They literally greased the fuck up those this year, and nobody gave a shit.
And they were
Somehow they were so
climbing them.
drunk, they went up them. They really did.
The videos today. It was nuts.
Yeah, the Crisco cops,
Well,
basically,
the
Crisco
they're called the Crisco. Go Google it.
Oh
Crisco
my
cops
God.
in Philly.
Okay, were any cars tipped over and caught on fire?
Yes.
Were they really?
Yes.
Well,
shit. Fucking
Well,
it's Philly.
It's Philadelphia.
Well,
thank you.
Okay. See, here's the deal. See,
Crisco cops.
I'm a person that can take fucking my wounds like anybody else. So I'll take. See that?
Only on
That's the wound
Tuesdays.
you have on the knee.
and I'll flip my fucking self up. I didn't know that. I wasn't paying attention to all the aftermath of bullshit like that.
Giving Philly props.
When I woke up this morning, dude, I had to take my doggies to the vet to get their shots, and then I had to their annuals, and then I had to go to my shop and run a goddamn business. So, anyways, it doesn't matter. Fuck it. Philadelphia,
Tell us
you
about
won.
your
Fuck
business.
it. And
Adventure
then, you know
Cycle
what?
Works 909.
If you destroyed your fucking city and destroyed fucking cars, you
They
know
didn't
what? It's
destroy
a good
the
thing that I
city.
wasn't there because I would have been sitting out there with my fucking AK or my AR and just tagging you
Okay,
motherfuckers.
first of all, Zig, hold on. If it was LA,
Calm down, killer.
shit would be out of control. It's Philly. They went up, they tore down some gate from the Ritz-Carlton, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, I don't see the Chargers of the Rams
Yeah.
winning the Super Bowl for the next 20 years.
Yeah,
So-
we're safe.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, then you know what? All you that did do that, you're idiots.
Dude, I'll be honest.
I'm just saying. Why would you want to be if you're so happy? Why would you
I
do
turned
that?
it on.
Yeah, no. As soon as it
Just for the
happened,
hell of it.
as soon as it happened, I have a friend that lives in Philly, and I messaged her and said, "Hey, congrats on the win.
Should
Is
I
there
just
any
play the
riots
Fresh Prince
yet?"
of Bel-Air
And she's all, "Oh yeah, there's already a fire on such and such road." I'm like, "What the fuck, really?"
from a grease from the Philly cheesesteaks. What?
Philly cheese.
Wow, I guess they're trying to compare themselves to or compete with soccer fans.
Yeah.
Soccer fans don't.
Fuck you, don't even
soccer
bring up
fans.
soccer
don't-
fans.
You're gonna get Dutchie's ass in it.
Soccer
No, I'm
fans
a
don't-
soccer fan. Don't
Oh.
even
Soccer
go.
fans
Soccer can
don't
suck
even
it.
wait
You can
till
suck
they
my
leave the
dick.
stadium. They don't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
till the
It
goddamn
burns
game's over. They're
everything.
already burning shit and fighting halfway.
You got to
done-
bring a
halfway
crowbar
through the
to a
goddamn
soccer game.
And faking
Oh,
their
I'm
way
sorry,
through
Matt.
injuries every goddamn game. Oh, I got hit by a ball.
Soccer-
Yeah, that shit
Soccer's not a
sucks.
sport.
It's like,
Assholes.
seriously, stop doing
That's a
that.
girl's. That's
They
a
do that in
mom
basketball,
sport.
too.
That's a mom sport.
I really wish you would take football out of soccer, though. Seriously, you know they always call it football. You know,
It's
just like football.
That's
Wow.
because
Rugby
you
though?
use
Have
your
you seen
foot to
rugby?
play.
That's some
Rugby's
brutal
badass
fucking
shit, dude.
shit.
My brother, I watch rugby now all the time. My brother, I don't watch NFL anymore. I watch college
No, I
football.
love watching rugby.
But rugby's my sport now.
Yeah, that is badass.
Yep. You ever
Those
watch
are-
Australian
those are
rules
real
football?
men.
coming from rugby is AJ sport coming from a guy who was chopping a fucking limb off his tree and
Hey,
fucking
guy-
broke his hand.
What
I
happened?
got two broken bones and 2 torn ligaments, and I'm still gonna play on Thursday.
There you
Hell
go.
yeah.
Good for you.
That's
That's
balls
what-
out. That is balls out. That's a true fucking drummer, right?
Well, that's
there,
what
dude.
drummers do. Guitar player be
yeah.
like, I keep playing.
I broke
Yes.
a nail.
Right. That is exactly true. Because I walk up and I was going to shake AJ's head, and he tried to give me. He,
I
Although,
bet you were trying
Although-
to.
I just thought he had a sock on his hand. I'm like, what the hell's a sock? But he's like, oh no. Like, well, then how you gonna play?
Dude,
You know, he goes, I broke my hand. I said, well, I'm gonna play. He said, dude, we're drummers. That's what we do. That's right. Because you know what? And if my boy Boz is listening on in, and he can vouch for this, I got stabbed 5 fucking times, and 2 weeks later, I was on the stage playing a fucking gig.
All right, 50 Cent.
So there you go.
50 Cent.
Now 50 Cent ain't got shit on me.
Yeah.
Fuck 50
no.
Cent.
Although,
Flava Flav.
I got to give my guitar player, Mark, props. I mean, he has 3 fingers and a half of a pinky and plays guitar.
That's awesome.
And his pinky nail, he fucked up. He like landed on it, ate shit, and landed on it. His picking or thumbnail, his picking thumbnail was like hanging off during the whole show. And we had a 3-hour show, and he just fucking balls through it. But he's a big fucking badass. So what do you do? But yeah, no, that fucking guy plays. I mean, you can't imagine playing like that guitar. Fucking Randy Rhoads and Zach Wild shit on your finger.
Well, you'd
crazy.
probably adapt. I mean,
Yeah,
look
but
at
still.
Tony Iommi.
I know exactly.
Hey, you know, would be a
So-
cool, would it be a cool segment though? Say, talk about the most traumatic episode of drummers had to deal with. I know for myself personally, I've dealt with, being sick on stage, obviously injuries. That's why I don't play Vic Firth anymore. I had a set of sticks at the Viper Room explode and shot shards into my eye, and I was bleeding halfway through the song.
Well,
But
Blink 182's drummer lived through a plane
Red
crash.
Vader.
Who cares?
Oh no,
Too bad the band
I'll
sucks.
never go anywhere
Barker's
else.
a good.
I'll check him out.
Yeah,
Though.
I
Check
like
him out.
Barker.
Though. I'd love to check
Yeah,
him
he's a
out.
good
Travis
Great.
Barker's a badass drummer.
Yeah, he is.
That dude is a talented motherfucker, dude. Some of the shit he does, I'm like, what the hell?
And he
But
lived through the
anyways,
plane crash.
I'm getting the signal from Alina in the engineering room. Go ahead, give him the signal. Show the people what I have to do, what I'm looking at. 2 minutes. Hurry the fuck up. Take
That
a
means
goddamn
break.
break. Fuck you, Zig. Shut the fuck up.
She was wringing out the
What time is it?
Kleenex too.
Yo, I'm gonna wring your neck.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, my bad.
No, basically it was break, cut it off.
Yeah.
Oh, both. Anyways.
So anyway, I'm gonna keep my phone on. So
No,
we're just,
actually, no.
no, I can
Oh, get your
unplug my
porn
fucking
fucking
phone.
stash shit up.
Tell me no.
We're gonna
They
take
got
the
Lena
phone
trying
on
to
break
tell
with
me
us.
no. So we're gonna just keep the phone hanging around, right? I can unplug it. I actually charged my phone this time. But anyway, stick around. Those of you that are on the air, we're gonna take a 2-minute break, but we're still live on Facebook. We're gonna pass the phone around, just talk bullshit. You can see what's going on.
We can
when
actually
do
come back and play
between
drums.
show or between episodes. So anyways,
Talk drums.
we will be back. Stick around on Facebook. We're not going anywhere here.
On the Guitar Clinic.
Right?
Very hugely eagle golf. Tickets are just $10. Other people in the game get a chance at that one. Tickets available at Ticketmaster. Funny.
You're clear. Hell yeah, we are.
Oh, and AJ brought smokes, man. I forgot my smokes.
Good, I'll steal one.
Nope.
See, this is the problem. Fucking guys, man. These are entertainers, man. And PJ, for God's sake, he plays on fucking stage. And guess we're still Facebook Live, man. Huh? We're still Facebook Live. We're just taking a break. I'm just waiting for AJ. Oh, there he is. AJ's got smokes. So, oh my God. There's Lena? Do you wash your hands? And who's trying to?
Alcohol.
Alcohol abuse.
How'd you like that? Ooh, how'd you like the Irish whiskey?
Someone grab my fucking phone. I can't find my fucking phone. It was right on the counter right there.
Do you want me to call it?
Yeah. I don't know where the fuck it's at. It's buzzing. It's on vibrate, but I can still hear it. It's like, motherfucker, where did it go? Oh, why do you have my goddamn phone? Am I going crazy? I know I put it on the goddamn counter. What? Who? Why? I don't know what to tell you there. Fuck me, dude. Come on.
We've already done like 5 minutes of shit.
We did?
Yeah, we did.
Ah! Put that shit up.
Nobody wants to see that.
Osmo does. What, you already out of time?
Almost done, yeah.
Oh, shit, I got this.
So do I, man. God, man, I gotta take a leak, man, and really. This is, I don't know if you got, I don't know if you guys see this stuff. For those of you that you don't go on YouTube or anything like that, this is the inside the studio. Oh, look at Lena's getting pissed off. Look at, see that? Get your ass back in there. Rah! Rah! See, she's out there yelling at people. Hey, while you're out there, do a friend a favor, bring the goddamn bit.
I found it. All right, everybody, let's go.
Oh, here she is. She's coming. Let me set this right here. Let me get myself ready. Get my ears on. All right.
I might be an asshole, but I do like to have a professional thing.
I know that. But we like to give you shit.
Hold on.
That's
Shit.
my job.
A minute. Oh, fuck me running. What did I just do?
Yeah, see? See?
No,
Fucked
now I have to
up.
fucking put another commercial on. Cocksuckers.
Lena fucked up.
I didn't fuck up.
Oh, great. Is the bat... Is it... Shit, man. I'm about ready to start, man. Holy shit. You want to start this segment, Scott?
What you need?
I got to piss, man. And she's
Go,
gonna do the whole
go.
fucking
Fine,
thing.
I give you 2 more minutes. Just fucking
No.
go.
You go ahead and start it. Scott
No,
can start
just
it.
go.
They think he's got talent. Holy shit.
Not really.
Can you hear it? I'm not even on. How are you gonna start me?
Well, you got to come over here. Look at this.
Jesus Christ!
Holy shit. I got to do everything around here.
This fucking guy.
There you go.
Jesus. Really?
Go now.
What do I push?
On the mics here.
Scotty, what's that shitty banging like 20 fucking swats of fucking cocksuckers? What's that band?
20 cocksuckers? What?
No, something that band 20-foot ninja.
12-foot ninja.
All right, cool.
Come in with that. Yeah. barely reach over to this bitch.
It happens.
These mics are off, you know, or on.
Not all of them. 30 seconds. Shut up. You and I'll just do the show. Fuck them all.
My God.
Chaotic Radio, because the rest is just a waste of time.
Ladies and children, it is the Zig Zone now. It is Scotty McLaughlin right now on the Zig Zone. Take
Oh no,
over,
here he
Scotty.
comes. He had to hold his little 2-inch beater.
No, he can sit right there. It's all
And,
you know.
Oh man, you're being nice to me.
Take a little piss break.
Gave me an extra inch.
All right.
Here, pour all
Do
that.
the switcheroo.
Scott will give you an extra inch.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen. Oh, wait.
Hey yo.
Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, by Scotty's request, 12-inch Ninja. Oh, I think it's time for a ding dong over there.
It's 12-foot ninja.
Hi, my name is Zig. I have a show on Mondays. It's called the Zig Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Zig, the Zone.
Hey, what
after
the
a
hell
fat
is up?
fest.
I'm back. How
How you doing, Mr. Zone?
right, somebody got hid the tweezers, man. So it was really difficult for me to take a piss. So
It was too hairy. You couldn't find it.
no, I trim up, dude. I shave that shit, dude.
He's
You know,
gotta
it was
find
funny
it.
because when you were younger, you know, and you're going through puberty, man, it was like, oh shit. When you started getting hair, you're like, oh no shit. You had to show your buddies, hey, check it out, man. Check it out. I got fuzz. I got hair. Now I'm just trying to get rid of that shit, dude. That shit grows back, man, like a goddamn weed. And if the thing is, if I don't shave, then you ain't gonna see my penis at all. Oh wow, yeah, you almost got fired, pajamas,
That's a little alcohol abuse.
right?
Almost.
Look at
Jesus.
that girl.
Oh man, so we have shots. We got more.
By the way, he
We
found
got
his phone.
shots.
Yeah,
Shots,
yeah.
shots,
It was in her fucking possession for some
All right,
stupid
very
reason.
good. Cheers, everybody.
Oh, that's right. We were still
There
on
you go.
Facebook Live.
AJ. Nice. God, I love tequila, man. You know, I mean, we've all had those drinking nights where you're drinking certain alcohol, like Jack Daniels. I just can't do Jack Daniels anymore. Very, very rarely do I ever get like a Jack and Coke. You know, it's very, very
Why
rare.
not?
But I had one of those nights, and like Yukon Jack. No,
Yeah, it's disgusting.
can't do that. And
It doesn't even count as whiskey anymore. It's just a liqueur.
well, actually,
It always was liqueur.
actually, one of my
Nasty.
good buddies, Bobby McBreen, he drinks wild turkey.
Ooh.
Well, he doesn't drink anymore, but when he was drinking wild turkey.
Kicking chicken.
Can't drink that shit anymore. Granddad can't drink that anymore.
Southern Comfort? Hell no.
Oh,
No,
Southern
Southern Comfort
Comfort.
can't do that. Well, it's because when you were younger, Southern Comfort and what was the other one I mentioned?
Grenadine.
Yukon Jack.
Yukon Jack, because it
Yeah,
has
they're
more of
like
a sweeter
sweeter.
taste. So when you're a kid, oh yeah, I can do that, you know. But tequila, holy shit, I've had many nights with tequila, and I can
Hold
still
on.
drink that shit. But I think is it just that there's a different variety?
Well,
Is that
no,
what it is?
Because we've discussed this
it's-
multi times. You and I have discussed this, and I think the next shirt the Zig Zone needs to put out. I think I sent you that
Jaeger.
link.
Jaeger's good shit.
Hell yeah.
No,
Was it-
no, we're not 20.
No.
I
think-
don't want to have one of those nights on Jaeger because Jaeger's actually tasty.
Dude, we made our last-
Cold Cock
sweet,
whiskey.
We
but-
made our
You
last
guys
two
got
Cold
me
Cock's
albums.
good
drunk
shit.
off that stuff, but no, what is it? We make El Humidor disappear. What's your magic?
Oh,
Yeah, that's a new
We
Zig
made our
Zone
last
shirt.
two albums on Jaeger.
Yeah, we
Did you
tried some
really?
of it here.
Dude, Jaeger, seriously, my uncle was at my house the other day, and I have like a studio in my garage.
By the way, you're 37. I'm 40. We're too old to drink Jaeger.
Hell no, you're never too old. And,
Yeah.
he's looking at the top of my refrigerator in the garage, and he's like, "I just cleared this shit." And he's like, "Dude, there's like 12 bottles up here." I'm like, "Dude, just claim this guy."
You know, I never had Cold Cock whiskey, and you see the signs all over the place. You see a lot of bands because they
Actually, you're
sponsor
sponsored by
a lot
Cold
of
Cock
bands
whiskey,
and what
Scott.
have ya.
Yes.
We're on the artist
And then-
roster too.
So they give you
Actu-
one shirt and a bottle, and that's all.
They give us a banner and some
Yeah,
shot glasses.
right.
You didn't even get the bottle. I knew it.
Well, actually, Scott, we went to Santa Ana.
Santa Ana.
We went to see what the Gig Boss. What
Malone's.
Malone's. Yes, we went to Malone's, and Scott
Santana.
Scott brought some Cold Cock whiskey, and me and JJ got there, and he's like, "Hey, you want some whiskey?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "It's Cold Cock whiskey. It's really actually really good." Oh, I've never had that. Fuck it. Let me check. It is good stuff.
It
It's
tastes
smooth.
like Jaeger kind of.
It's dangerous.
It's like sweetened and spiced and
Very
stuff.
dangerous.
It does
But good.
sneak up on you because I don't know about you, but I know me and JJ were fucked up a little bit later
Nah,
after
it was
that.
fine.
The very
Oh,
first time I tried it. So
fucking guy.
Danny from Radio Drone, the drummer from Radio Drone, actually he's endorsed by them also. And we showed up and they had their motorhome parked by an M15 one time. We started drinking that shit, and he said, "Oh, here, have another. Here, have another. Here, have another." And we went to watch the show, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, they gave me a
hey
case.
now."
They gave me a case of those
Right.
shot bottles one
Yeah.
time,
Yeah,
and I was just handing them out. It was an M15
nice.
when we played there. I think it was with Stephen Piercy when Day Zero was doing it. And yeah, no, that whole case was gone. And people are just getting.
I like the Cold Cock thing that they had over at Nutfest. I was over there drinking. I took Katie over there and Rachel.
Oh, they had that ice sculpture.
They had like a big. It looked like a big trailer, like a big tent thing, and it was like
Yeah.
you went inside there and you could drink Cold Cock. And
No, that was last year at the
For
Grove.
free?
Yeah, well, they do that.
Oh,
They
hell
did it
no.
a lot
No.
of different shows.
Oh, nice.
don't give nothing away for free. They don't even give
Actually,
away.
that's kind of funny because Cold Cock is known for giving you guys shirts and maybe a banner, and that's all. But you're sponsored by them.
Doesn't Kerry King own
No,
half of them or
an
something?
I don't
endorsement
know,
and sponsor
but
two different things.
it's like I that's why I don't push them much anymore. It's like you show me something, now I'm on a radio show. It's like I got two different bands that we can promote your shit like drastically, and it's like, show me something. What are you gonna do for us? So
Yeah,
I
make
just
some
haven't
Cold
heard
Cock
anything
tequila.
back.
Yeah, we were
The girl that used to be in charge of all the bands that
Yeah,
used
she's
to
not
help,
even with
but
them.
she's not with them
She's not
anymore,
even with
and
them
that's their downfall because I guess they don't need the bands anymore or something. I don't know what's up. Just saying.
Well, all I know is that musicians and people that go to watch bands love to drink. I'm not saying everybody, but majority of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm 50. I'm still drinking like I was 20.
When they're there and they see you and they know who you are, then they're all like, "Hey, great to see you," and hey. But it's like otherwise, it's like you never get a call. What?
Yeah, so instead of
Hello?
okay, let me suck your dick. Oh no, I'm just gonna tickle your balls now. I'm a little bit above, blowing you. Oh, so
Anyway.
one of the thing back to the drum clinic. I know we get a little
Yes.
sidetracked. It's what we do.
Got a
Wait,
little
I
shit
thought
to
you
show
meant
here,
Biker
brother.
Deli.
Right. So, anyways, one of the things, one of Scott's symbols that I really love is this symbol that he's got over there. I don't know if you can really actually see it all that well. Can you bring that closer a little bit?
I can bring your
There you go.
goddamn
Yeah,
phone
why
with
don't you
there.
bring that phone over there? Look at the bell on that symbol. And then not only that, look at the way it's shaped. It's got like 3 stages, which is awesome. And I love the way that thing sounds when it's live.
Well, what
It's a great sounding symbol.
It's their Extreme series, and it's got a raw bell and a raw edge, but then it's lathed in the middle, and then the whole underside is all lathed.
Yeah, you do realize if you're holding that phone, you got to kind of hold it if you're gonna look. No, well and you're just kind of like just doing this.
Oh well,
They
suck it.
probably
What do I
thought
put it? What do you
they
want to put it on
probably-
my fucking
because
dick?
the phone was doing this. They probably thought you were jerking yourself off, right? Give me my fucking phone back.
You bitch.
But that is a soul tone symbol.
Yeah, no, that is a crazy ass bell. I saw that when they came out with this one. It was a experimental one that they did was the Extreme Series, and as soon as I saw it, I said, "No, I want that one." So I was the first one to get an Extreme Mega Bell ride from them.
Nice.
And,
It sounds good.
yeah,
It
no.
carries a nice fat tone to it.
I mean, the bell itself. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it from there, but
Yeah.
Mic works.
Yup.
Shit.
Sounds
very
nice.
loud. It's heavy as fuck, and it's ballsy as hell. I love it.
Yeah, because usually you have to if you want to go on the bell of any cymbal, but that's a ride cymbal, but you really have to crank on that thing, and which is another thing about the stick, because it's got that. It's got a second head. It's got a second head.
Okay, well,
Foreskin.
Excel drumsticks, love them. Tori makes some amazing sticks. They last me way, way longer. I'll go through maybe, God, instead of like in a whole set, like 3-hour set I had the other day, I went through maybe one broken stick.
Not
And
bad.
I hit hard as fuck. If I use some cheap sticks, even, I mean, any name brand out there, Vic Firth, any of those, I've broken them tremendous amount. And these just last a lot longer, and they've got that bell dinger on it. Ding dong, ding dong.
Yep.
But it's got a little knob on the end of it that accentuates the bell, so you don't have to hit the tip of the stick. You could just hit it naturally, and it works tremendously for it. And that's what sold me on these guys' sticks.
In other
And
words,
you
you
don't
can
have-
hit it the way we already do.
And you don't have to have too much. Yeah, you don't have to
Well,
have
if
too
you
much.
hit it
power.
naturally like that, you're not getting the sound. If you hit it with this versus a normal
exactly. But
It's not
I'll
gonna make
use
the sense
timbali
out.
sticks on cymbals. It don't matter to me. It's just hit it with the side, but
Yeah.
because they have this little nub, then you get more of that sound.
I was looking at that when you first brought that, and the first thing that came to my, because I wasn't even thinking about the bell on there, was I wonder if that thing gets a little balanced heavy if you're going to start topping.
Not at all.
Nothing.
And
huh?
I throw my sticks all the time
Really?
and flip them, and there's no
Nothing, really.
unbalance.
I got to try them.
The only thing they have so many different series. I've got a bunch in my stick bag that they make, but they make one that has a weighted end for like speed hitters, like thrash guys, but they don't do any tricks on them, so they kind of help you out with that speed. I don't know. I don't use them. I use these because they're light and they're nice, and I don't have any issues with needing a heavy weight at the end.
Pretty
But
thick stick too. What is that?
this is a 2B.
Almost looks like a Buddy Rock stick. Remember Buddy
No,
Rock?
I use a big stick.
No, 'cause I remember back. It was funny. You were talking about Malone.
He likes a lot of wood in his hands.
We played this. We played this show over at
Every time I
Malone's.
piss, brother.
And, we were playing with Heaven Below and Cage Nine, some really cool bands. And Aaron Rossi from Ministry was our manager at the time.
Nice.
And he had me play with these. I used to work with these Buddy Rock sticks. The guy who plays with Lita Ford now, that big. And I mean, these things look like.
Oh,
tree
Bobby
trunks.
Rock?
Bobby Rock.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Bobby
Bobby Rock. Saying Buddy Rock, Bobby Rock. And oh my God, I remember Kyle from Mad Life comes up to me. He's like, dude, you're not really going to play with those, are you? I'm like, yeah, Aaron's not going to let me not play with them. I'm like, thinking to myself, two things are going to happen. I'm either going to drop the stick 20 times during the show, or I'm going to break my brand new freaking, HHXs, one of the two. So it was the HHXs that ended up going, and so I didn't drop any sticks, but
That sucks.
it happens, So, but dude, they were just tree trunks, dude.
Yeah, no, I love a bigger stick because it just balances well, and I'm a more heavy hitter, so I've always played with 2Bs or 5Bs at the least. I can't play with those little jazz sticks. It's just like
None of those pussy 5As.
no.
17.
Hey, I like
trying to put
5As.
my phone in here.
It's funny
just
because
can't do it.
I play the smaller ones because I'm a heavier hitter, so I never need
was
the
that?
big ones. I play the smaller sticks. 'cause
You
I'm
play
a
with your
heavy
smaller
hitter.
sticks.
You don't have to worry about that.
I always hear
Just
from
Hey,
bend
myself,
over.
don't be
should I
don't be
maybe
trying to
say
take don't be trying to take my small penis glory here. All right.
Oh, Zig, we know you got a
I
what
am
is
the
it, a
captain of
7A?
I am the captain of the small penis.
He's jealous of
and
Howard
I'm
Stern.
proud fucking of it. But you know what? Osco loves it. That's all it matters because I'm huge, like fucking King Kong. But
Is that why all y'all like Asian girls?
Okay, so it happens.
But anyways, Scott has his custom built snare. So if you want to pull, if you want to pull that out.
Okay.
Yeah,
you want to see this?
whip it out,
You want
baby.
to see the unveiling of that, or you want to see?
Whip it out.
Okay.
No. Well,
Whip it out.
while you're getting that set up, you can explain it. I'm gonna
All
work
right.
because
Because I got
AJ's
the
new.
symbol thing too. that I'm
AJ's
saying.
new. We already know that we got a DW man over here. So,
Who?
and we know what you play.
You know, he does play
I'm
DW.
not talking about him. I'm talking about
He
you.
play DW.
I play old school Ludwig.
He plays DW.
I don't got that kind of money. What are you kidding?
Yeah,
What-
those shits are expensive. Don't forget the
Oh
headphones.
shit! Don't fuck up the headphones, man.
We're having technical
So
difficulties.
AJ,
Yo,
go ahead. Tell us what kit you got.
which one? I have like 9.
Well, I mean,
Jesus.
I know.
your
Don't brag.
your primary
I'm not
your
bragging.
primary kits.
No,
Nice.
my primary kit now is my custom SJC. I got endorsed by them about a year ago, and it's been great. It's been a great relationship. I love the kit. Before that, obviously I was with Tama and Sonar, DW. But honestly, Premiere, there's a set. I actually got a set from a guy that liquidated a studio in Hollywood. It's a DW, Premiere Red Label. And it's the same set that Nico Bain plays from Iron Maiden. Oh
Nice.
my God, it's ridiculous. It's the walnut outlay. Oh, it's just, I think it's haunted. It's kind of weird, but I'm afraid to take it to a show because if you lose one piece, it's done. You're never going to get it again. You know, so the set was built in 1987 and it looks like it's like
Oh, hell
built
yeah.
yesterday. It's
Oh
amazing.
yeah, see that's something you want to keep at your house.
Yeah.
That's something you play, to practice and what have you.
That's a sick ass thing.
And you play
Yeah,
what,
it is.
PJ?
I've got a couple kits. My kit that I keep at the studio is my Mahogany Pearl kit, and then I've been playing my D-drum kit on stage.
Okay. And so Scott has he's unveiling his custom snare.
That's that.
And I love the skulls, dude.
Yeah, that finish is
That
awesome.
that freaking is badass.
But what's-
that's something that,
It's almost creepy because I mean the way they make it is it's an 8-ply maple shell, but the natural color is showing through the skulls. So then all he did was make a like a lacquer on it or a seal. He sealed it in some way and
Is that one of those things where they dip it in the
yeah,
vat of liquid
and then
with
he
the shit on top?
It's a hydro dip.
nice.
So he gave me like 1,000 designs to look through, and I wanted something with skulls in it, and he showed me this one. I was like, that's the one. And we were deciding on colors and all that, and I said, I don't want like a weird red. He was like suggesting red or blue or some weird color. I'm like, no, I don't want that shit. I just want like a more natural color. And so I was suggesting like maybe white or something. I'm like, but I don't want you to paint the drum. So I said, he'd say, well, I'll just leave the natural color then. I said, okay, cool. So he showed me a picture of it. He put it right on top of the shell, like the clear thing of it, and it just looked sick. So I was like, that's it. So we went with that. And he even went like a step further, and when he dipped it, he like stretched it and tried to get it inside the drum. So if you look inside the drum,
Oh, that's sick, dude.
you'll see some like almost like
Really sick.
ghost haunting, like skulls, just like almost smoke like.
oh shit, yeah, you can.
Is that a 13-inch snare?
It's a 13 by 7.
Dude, that is weird,
That
man.
is such a good size for a drum.
I was talking to my buddy Dave.
I have
He just
a new
sold
one that's the
13
same
too on
size.
On a thing. That's like the thing now.
It has so much pop.
I mean 14s are great, but
And those are big snares too.
He made
the
this in a
copper
little.
ones.
Well, the snare strands, yeah, he put the copper ones on there.
Yeah, that's a good shit.
He even hid his signature in here somewhere.
He's even got extra pins to hold the snares on so that strap don't break him off.
Well, that's just the brand of snares that he uses. They come with a pin on it to kind of hold it back, but I've popped those up before.
Shit.
I hit way too hard.
What throw off is on it?
This is a trick throw off.
Oh, nice.
And also all the hardware is all black nickel.
Yes.
Yeah.
And these are custom humble lugs, which is another one of his companies.
Oh, yeah.
He makes his own custom, hardened steel lugs.
yeah.
So they're not that cheap Chinese pop metal shit. It's hardened steel. These things will not break.
That's right.
And he's got these backer things on it that are like, I forget what material he told me it was, but it won't dig into the shell of the drum. But then, but the trick throw-offs, they have like 3 adjustments. So it's not just on or off. You got off. You got one setting for light, You got 2
Nice.
and 3. But I went a step further, and I told him I want another adjustment.
Giggity.
So he threw this thing on the backside. So when you
the
normally
snare
have just
adjustment, yeah.
So you have an up
Tensioner.
and down tension on the backside. So you can even adjust it a step further. So between that and then see how you can see some of the skulls are stretched on this side. Like some are longer. They're not. He wanted it to make it like an imperfection, like natural wood is. So it's not just like this perfect laminated drum. It's more like it's painted on, like just
That is badass.
Natural.
That's a fucking sweet snare.
Yeah, no, but this guy is he's got the most amazing drums I've ever heard in my life. I mean, the kit I want to have him make is a stave kit. This guy makes the most amazing stave kits I've ever heard.
Are the plies wrapped around? Like one ply wrapped around 8 times?
No, it's just, it's 8 plies glued together.
It looks like a wraparound. There's like the seam in the middle. Like the old drums, they used to do that before they knew you could put 8 plies together.
There's a seam on each one, but they're all at different points.
Ah.
Because there has to be a seam. Mm-hmm. You can't just make a continuous drum, continuous shell. So
unless you're Craviotto.
Yeah, it's caveman, dude.
Unless you're John Craviotto.
Hey, you know what? AJ's Native American, man. They made that shit without fucking seams, right?
Dude, I just saw a great documentary the other day. It was talking about how everybody says that blues and all that started rock and roll.
Yeah.
And it's called, but it's about how the Native American actually started the whole blues thing that turned into rock and roll. So it's kind of cool and stuff. I can't remember the name of the documentary, but in Native American culture, it's all about music. It's always been about music. It's been about beats. It's like Ginger Baker, who's always been somebody that I've always admired. Here's a guy that went to Africa for 6 years and worked with a tribe that spoke with drums. Just to kind of learn different beats. Let's get back to that badass snare, man.
Hell yeah.
Sick, man.
Actually, when back in the day, I used to do a lot of tribal kind of stuff, and I actually had some friends, Native American friends, that were doing the
Like a drum circle.
the drum circle, and sat in with them and learned a lot from that. Because I'm telling you, I love the whole you had a steady
Tribal.
but then you had some extra kind of like ghosty fills and the stuff, and I used that in the first couple albums I
tell
did.
you the most intricate aspects of drumming that I've learned isn't been working with the big drummers that I've been able to work with. It's working with my uncle who worked with people like, he was drumming with, Santana and Greg Allman, worked with Patty Loveless. And he was a guy that traveled for years and stuff. He was always my inspiration. And just getting together with him with a drum pad and just working little things and stuff. I mean, he pushes me to another level. He shows me a different level of drumming and stuff. And a lot of it has to do with, he tells me, he'll make me watch things like Tom Petty and guys like, Jeff Lynne and stuff. And says, hey, watch these guys, watch their bands and watch how they, but that's always been kind of like with our band. We have a little bit of a throwback sound in there. But once again, let's get back to that badass.
All right, so we're back at you, Scott.
Anyway, so SoCal Drums.
Let's hear it.
That's who made this badass.
Give us a good pop.
Tim. Goddamn, I can't say enough. I mean, I got to play it the first time at the swap meet the other day, and goddamn, this thing hit like a bitch. I mean, nice poppiness.
Well, now we're also trying to get him on the air too. We're trying to get him inside the drum clinic.
I know.
What's up with that?
He's good. Yeah, he
was in the hospital.
Oh no, he's good now.
Okay, cool.
No, he's been through hell and back just with the NAMM thing, building all these different drums. I mean, he had to build probably about 5 different kits and about 20 different snares before NAMM, within 2 months.
What's the name of the company?
SoCal Drums.
SoCal Drums.
They're out of Ukaipa.
Awesome.
But you didn't answer my question.
What?
Before these other fuckers interrupted, when are we gonna get that? When are we getting him on the air? We want him in studio. That's what I want. I want him here.
Well, I will talk to him. I mean,
I
told him I was going to unveil his snare here today. So Tim,
Tim,
call in or
Tim, no,
respond.
Hang on a second, Scott. Tim, All right. I am the voice of authority here. I want you in this studio. I don't want excuses. I don't care if you're, out there having fun with goats or things like that. I want you in this studio. All right. If you can do all that work 2 months and make 5 kits and 20 snares in 2 months for NAMM Show, you can spend some time here with us on the Drum Clinic, sponsoring your guy right here. All right,
that's probably like 16.
Because you know
days.
we've never had a drum manufacturer here.
There you go.
It's true.
So it's about time to break our cherry, Tim.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So I know Scott's going to share this whole replay with you, Tim. I want you here. I don't want to take no for an answer. You be here. You hear me? And does he drink?
A little bit, but not much.
All right. Well, you're going to take a shot with us too, Tim.
It's crazy though, but I've been seeing more. We did a show with Crazy Town just about a month or so ago, and the drummer there does a snare called Diamond Cut, and he actually did a custom snare. He was talking to me about it, but I'm kind of locked in this one thing. But I mean, he did the thing with the guy Mike from Dirty Machine, and I gotta say, man, it's a great sounding snare, man. It's a 13. It's got this just poppy.
Now, diamond, is that like that diamond metal plate? Or?
No. That's just the name of the brand. It's called Diamond Cut, I believe it's called.
They do their own drumsticks too, right?
Yeah, I think they do. Yeah, but I mean, Mike, I talked to Mike from Dirty Machine because we did the show, and he was like, "Dude, AJ, you got to check this out." And it's like the thing it pops. I mean, I love my snare that I have, but I mean, that thing is it's just a different sound.
I mean, this is a ply snare. So it's going to have a certain sound. I mean, but he makes snares that are made out of, he makes stave snares. And those things are like studio ready to where you don't even have to do any effects. Yeah. You just tune it right and it's ready to record. I played one of his stave kits at the kegger party for KCAL, and the thing was just, the sound guy was just like, fuck. All I had to do is just turn it up. He didn't have to add anything to it. And studio-wise, he's heard the same exact thing. I mean, the guy knows the way he does. He did a special bevel on the snare end of it, the head end, and I don't know about that. That's his thing. He can explain it when he gets his ass in here. But
right,
he just knows a lot of different tricks with snares that a lot of different manufacturers don't know, and his drums shine through way better. And he'll explain that when he gets in here.
You can see how it's cut. Like the way that it's cut, the bearing edge, it's like very, very sharp. So it's going to get a lot of resonance.
This is the back edge, obviously, but the front edge, I can't even see it, and I haven't taken the head off yet. But
well, you can see it through the head.
I mean, he knows his
front
shit.
side.
The guy knows.
Say it again for JJ. You can
see it through the head.
The bearing edge is what it's called.
If it's in the throat, you can.
No, go ahead.
Ding dong.
Well, remember, it's not gonna. It's gonna pick up a lot more. But go ahead. Just kind of.
Nice.
That is a sweet sounding snare.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just telling you. That sounds.
I like it.
Very nice.
The only other thing
I like that one.
The cymbal things.
Oh, the cymbal things.
These. Okay. Cymbal.
Oh yeah. That's right. You mentioned those to me last time you were here.
Okay.
We need a portable mic.
Those are the new versions though too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because PJ, you know about these.
I use the cymbals also.
Do you really?
Yeah, they're great.
Is that Trick or somebody else?
No, it's the company's
Cymbal.
called Cymbolt.
And
okay.
And explain.
And all it does.
Hang on a second. Let's PJ get it.
Oh, Jesus.
Go ahead.
Well, I have the older version, and they literally
Explain what they do.
So instead of having like a wing nut and washers, I mean your washers are on there, but it's fixed. It stays on there. So you literally just drop it onto your cymbal, your stand, and it's ready to play. They're already pre-adjusted and everything.
It's just like your hi-hat. How you got the locking on your hi-hat?
It's kind of like a clutch.
Yeah. Well, they have one that's specific for the hi-hat as well.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
And all it does is you loosen it up a hair, you drop it down on, you tighten it up just enough to where you can get the clutch down where the spacing you want it is, then you tighten the nut on top and done. But you leave that on the cymbal the whole time, and you just put it right back in the bag.
Mm-hmm. So it makes your setup and teardown time incredibly so much faster. They also make ones that have like a rod, so you can like say if you're
Stack
playing
it.
you can stack them.
Yeah.
So you can on one stand you can put 2 or 3 symbols.
And
if
you can
want
even
to.
do like
Really?
if you want to do like almost like a trick hat kind of thing on the side with the stacking system as well, where you could just do one stationary symbol and then one on top of it, like a splash or something, make like a accent symbol.
Yeah, or like
and
trash
it's like,
hats. Yeah.
Yeah. And you just tighten it, use the hi-hat one on top and the stationary one, or just put it on the
And they
on the
thread
bottom.
on the rod so you can change it like you would your hi hat.
Can you?
Yeah.
How much can you torque it down? I mean, how much play do you get in the actual symbol when you do it?
Well, look, see this one. It doesn't even take a felt on the top. The only one I have a felt on top is on my China because it's backwards, because of the spacing.
Yeah.
But this one, it's the new ones that he made them to where they're safe, to where you don't have that, so you got all this play. So
that's not going to fuck up the inside of the symbol
Not
too.
at
Like
all.
you know how you get cracks in the middle of the symbol sometimes.
No, it's loose.
Yeah,
Something like
doesn't-
that,
won't
it's not
keyhole.
gonna fuck with
Yeah,
that.
they
Well,
don't.
watch when you set it on. All you do is just
Giggity.
that's it.
Ready to
And
play.
it locks on.
Yeah,
It's
ready
all
to
there.
play.
It's not going anywhere.
Nice.
Wow.
No flying symbols.
No
So
more
why-
ring nuts, no more bent washers and all that bullshit.
So why in the
I'll
fuck
take
have
off
I?
those metal
Why
washers.
have
No,
They
no
make
more,
no
no,
Why
more,
not
no more
known about
spinning
this?
wing nuts. No
Oh,
more.
and you know how when your symbols, sometimes they'll be aiming this way or that way, depending on where the fucked up washer is.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one is always consistent on where you angle it, so you don't have that weird, effect when you're playing it, to where sometimes it's this way, sometimes it's this way. No, it's all consistent, which is nice.
All right, I need,
And that's
I
simple.
need to get that kind of shit.
And what's nice is the case I got for it. They all have perforated things in it to where it fits right in there and accommodates the little.
It's made
symbol
for the sleeves.
unit.
Yeah, for the symbols. Yeah.
Do they have little spring mounted ones too for like China symbols?
You don't know. You don't need a spring mount.
Nah.
I don't like those spring mounts. Those fucking go whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
I'll
they
use
get
them
all
for the
they
China
get all
symbols,
wanky,
like
yeah.
because I have Wuhan China symbols, which has the weird square bell, and that's
Yeah.
like the only thing that'll hold a symbol in place.
And this will hold it just fine.
So tell me how in the fuck did I've had my phone plugged into my computer the whole time, right? And then all of a sudden it said that my battery said it's on like 15%.
That's because you need a wall charger.
Yeah,
The
your
computer
plug.
USB doesn't charge. your
It's
phone,
only
it's
giving
just-
you like maybe 1 amp per hour or whatever it is. It's
So do you see the thing? There's an orange thing right next to the freaking headphone. Over there, Turbo.
the button.
That thing right there.
Yeah.
You did see
Plug
what
it right
Lena
there.
said? Look over there, Turbo. No, let me tell you where the turbo thing comes in, Lena.
I
All right,
always said
one.
turbo.
No,
Whatever.
one. It was mine.
seen this?
It's when you start getting ahead of yourself, and I tell it to my customers and I tell it to my renters. Slow down, Turbo. Breathe. I tell it to my guitar player too. My guitar players, he gets so fucking excited, man. Holy shit! What is it about guitar players, man? Especially if they sing and play at the same time.
that's normally bass.
They just get like, the next thing you know, you're like going, dude, you're not on punch. What the hell are you doing, man? Slow down, Turbo. Anyways, I'm sorry, Lena. What plug was it?
The orange one up there.
There's an orange thing. You see it? Like a dual.
Right there, Zig.
The orange post-it note that
Jesus.
says 909-360-8330.
Show's almost over. Fucking A.
No, the plug, dog. Over.
No more tequila
Over.
for Zig.
Over.
The hell?
Scott has more
Really?
gadgets.
You can see
We got
color,
like another
right?
15
There's one more
goddamn
gadget, yeah.
minutes, man. Well, hang on. I'm trying to get the gadgets in before my fucking phone dies.
Oh,
Holy shit!
Over. See
These
by
guys.
the finger.
Serious?
I got one of those, something like that on mine right now.
this one's cool.
Dude, I love them, dude.
Because if you don't use it as that, and you're desperate for like a beer holder,
Where's the phone
Yep.
charger?
you just put your cup right in there. Like
Exactly.
you get a big cup, it sits right
Yeah.
there.
Especially how I am right now, dude. I'm moving and dying by it, dude. Dude, I actually practiced the other day, purposely dropping sticks to see how fast my reaction time was to grab another one. I had to.
Well,
It's a possibility with
That's
no power.
me. That's why I try to do a little bit more tricks, and
Yeah.
that way I can grab more sticks. It pushes me to be able to react faster.
Absolutely.
But
Don't
this
you
is
hate it?
great.
Don't you hate it though when you're in practice though? And the one time when you
there
do
you
drop
go.
a stick and you don't do it intentionally, and the whole fucking band
Really?
comes out and looks at you. It's like clockwork, dude. I mean, it's like everyone is
Really?
just like this turn around and look at you.
Really?
Really?
What are we reeling?
Oh, I don't fucking know. Because I'm a
charging
fucking
faster.
tech idiot. I mean, fuck, really? I
No,
don't
he
give a
just-
shit.
No, he just. I walked. Never mind.
I handed her a shot of
Bye,
tequila.
Lena. Oh yeah, we didn't have the shot.
So while we're waiting for shots, this is one more thing.
The wait is over.
All those little stick holder that you put right by your hat or wherever you want to grab a stick real quick. If you're, one that breaks sticks or drops them all the time for doing stupid tricks like I do,
Is that your photo?
put it right there, and
Yeah.
you just drop them in there.
That's
Next
right.
one, I'm
Better
next
than a
time I
drum
come,
bag
I'm
that's
gonna
like
do
way
it
off to
more.
the side, way back there.
Do it
Nice
again.
and convenient.
Yeah. Shake it.
And it
more.
goes where?
You can put it wherever the hell you want on any stand. Oh, it's just got
Oh,
a
yeah.
clamp that goes right on your stand. wherever you
Universal
want.
mount.
I put it right by my hi-hat.
Those things are awesome, man.
Costs more.
But
I need one.
if you don't need it and your stick bag is sufficient and you need a little beer holder,
There you go.
bam.
How does it?
Dude,
like,
that is not a little
fall
beer
through?
holder. I don't
That is
kinda-
like a cup. Get
Yeah.
a solo cup in that bitch.
Yeah, but go ahead and tip that thing sideways a little bit so we can see the diameter. That is a big ass beer, dude.
Well, fucking A, what do you think? If you're on stage for 3 hours, come on, or
Drummers
even,
need a lot of
even a
fucking
half
drink,
an
you
hour.
know?
Come on, we all need beer.
I don't know.
All right.
do all
Cheers
take
to
beer on
that.
All right, cheers.
That's cute, you guys.
Cheers, you fuckers.
You and your little beers.
No, your camera makes me look like I'm fucking short and stubby.
Makes you look?
I've lost like 30 pounds since I started working on this fucking show.
I tell you,
I ain't shave.
I hate that dude when whenever you're on a show and then they'll bring you water, and I always get like I always have my singer be like, I need a water, and like AJ, you want a water? I look, I'm like, no, dude, I got this big fat ass beer, and that's exactly what's gonna sit here the entire show.
Exactly.
That's it.
I need water though because I'll drink beer, but then I have to have water because
Ooh.
in between, beer does not
But you're playing
hydrate
a lot
you the
longer
same.
shows, or you're playing with Mr. Crowd. You guys are playing like you said, 2-3 hour shows.
Let
Right.
me just tell you
Yeah.
right now. I'm an assistant for my friend's band. I'll tell you right now.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 bottles of water. Shut the fuck up. At least a solo cup, halfway full of Irish whiskey for the drummer.
Big fat gagger.
Yeah, I got everything set up. Like boom.
He's gonna fit right in here.
You know what? I'm gonna bring Brad in for a drum clinic one day. You guys can all suck my dick.
Who?
Suck your what? Say it again. Say it again.
My dick. 'Cause I'm a bigger one than Zig's.
Katie says that like 20 times.
Everybody's
every
bigger than me.
practice.
Dude. Well, why is that something new? That wasn't even a slam.
Is that it?
I mean, holy shit.
Dexter,
the
my
ant I
little-
stepped on fucking earlier when I was getting in my truck has a bigger dick than me.
Dexter, my little gay chihuahua,
Hey, but
has a bigger dick than
notice,
you.
Don't you notice
Oh,
that girls say that more now, suck my dick, than guys? We don't
Oh,
say
hi,
that.
I'm 40
don't
years
know.
old and I've been taking it for 20 years.
It's their strap-ons that they're talking.
Okay.
I hope.
Ding dong, where's that? Oh, you fucking ding dong, ding dong.
Ding dong.
That's how we're gonna end the show tonight.
Yes. That's what we need. We definitely need to do that.
My favorite is when the band is up there and one of the guys is
I
like,
need
"Can somebody bring me a
here's
water?"
What, here's
and
what I'm
everybody
going to
brings
do.
a
I'm
beer.
going to hand. I'm taking the CD.
Fucker.
I'm taking the
Oh, I need it.
Fallen Union. All right. So what I need you guys to do is you need to tune in to chaoticradio.com or go on to YouTube, Chaotic Radio Live Now. And that's how you're going to be able to hear this. So I'm going to hand this off to. I'm going to hand my phone off to Pajamas, and I'm going to while I load this thing up, and then he can sit there and talk to you about what
Ding ding dong.
Fallen Union is doing right now.
Well, we got a bunch of stuff coming up. We got 3 or 4 shows on the books. We're playing the 24th. We're doing one of the Doll Hut barbecues for Mike Black. I think I have it.
Cheater.
Hell yeah. I want to make sure I get them right at least.
He's
Yeah,
like me.
I hear you.
Facebook
Yeah.
tells me where to go.
So yeah, February 24th, playing the Doll Hut. We're doing we did a battle of the bands, which we're in the finals for. They're calling it the Band on a Can for the Brew Rebellion. So
I know those
might
guys.
have.
I know the owners.
Yeah.
I know Brad. He's a good friend.
That was the same show when we played for Dirty Radio when Day Zero
Yeah.
and Fallen
Yeah.
Union played. Who I think Firing All Cylinders and
Yeah, that was a fun show.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Except for my asshole sound guy that was being a drunk dickhead.
Yeah, so, but they're doing this thing for all these bands, and the winner gets their own beer. So we might have an FU IPA or something soon. I don't know.
Nice.
So that's March 17th, and then we're playing the 24th at Malone's, and I think it's the 31st. We're playing back at Shamrocks with good old Pat.
Nice.
So yeah, we got a couple things coming up.
31st. Oh, okay. No, I got asked by was it the drummer for Kill Set? He was asking me for Day Zero to play on what the hell date was that? I don't know. I think it was the March.
Now you're doing it.
March something. March 3rd or something.
Whatever
like that.
Facebook says.
March
it
3rd,
is.
yeah, because we're playing on the 2nd. But yeah, of course, my guitar player's got something going on that day. But
No, always a thing.
that was at that same place. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a good venue. Pat, I've known Pat Bassage for since the 80s.
For the size of that venue, that PA there is incredible.
No, he
sounds
does a good
great.
job at that sound there. Pat's a really good guy and does some good sound. So,
Every time you say his name, I think of Fat Bastard from
he is anything but fat. He's a tall, gangly guy.
Yeah, he's a lanky white guy.
Yeah.
He's an
Lanky,
older cat, but
like
he holds
Frosty.
it down when it comes to sound.
Yeah, no, he
Nice.
does good.
But yeah, so
I
we got a
respect
couple
a
things.
good sound, man, because like some places just they just half-ass it, and it's just like you can't do that. You got to give everybody good sound.
Oh, the sound at the swap meet was amazing.
What was that? The whiskey. The whiskey. What?
Yeah, lately, yeah, I'll concur with that one, but I won't go any further about that one.
I'm pretty sure that was the loudest monitor that I've ever heard at the whiskey. Like
the last
my
time-
ear is still bleeding a little bit out of that.
Well,
one.
that's why I
The
use
last
in-ears.
time I was there, they had
yeah.
one band that had their own sound guy, so they had their whole rig, and they just like probably just gave the sound guy 2 cables or something because they had all the sound effects and the backtracks and everything going through their own shit.
Well, it depends on which night you play too. Like when we played the Ultimate Jam night, that was phenomenal. I mean, I didn't.
They're probably bringing in outside people at that thing.
Well, no, they had
Brad
their
in the back.
yeah, they had the top guy there. So I mean, that's a totally different venue there. But
They had 2 sound guys too. There's like one down on the bottom. Maybe his board runs the monitors or something, but there was like he was running a completely different board than the guy upstairs. I was like,
that's your monitors.
yeah.
The
on a
monitor
different board.
guy's downstairs, and
Yeah.
the main house guy is upstairs.
Yep.
And here we go. We got some Fallen Union.
Yeah.
So a little bit in the background. I was letting you guys talk.
While he was trying to get it started.
And you're fucking it up already.
No, I just pushed it back. That's all.
Oh, okay.
So what is this one? It's not showing my tracks. What's this one, PJ?
This is called Slave.
Let him talk. Fuck this fucking guy. I like the solidness of your percussion. You accent the rest of the musicians, which is what you're supposed to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the next track so that way we can get a chance to hear as much as we can.
Dude, JT's got some like Alice Cooper shit going on there, dude. That shit sounded pretty cool, dude.
I saw Alice Cooper, damn.
I mean, his voice a little bit. I heard it a little bit. Kind of, I mean, it sounded kind of cool though. I dug it, dude.
Have you ever heard a band called From Zero?
I don't think so.
JT sounds almost exactly like that singer. Look, Google up From Zero.
All right, fair enough.
I like the phaser sound on the
No, it's a
snare
good
drum.
thing. It's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. I like that band, and he's got a great sound. So that's what he reminds me
a
of.
lot, getting him to just clean up his vocals, and he's been doing a really
I'm a
good
huge,
job.
I love Alice Cooper, dude. I saw that.
No, yeah.
I love that, dude.
That's
That
cool.
whole shit, dude.
You guys, if you haven't clicked into chaoticradio.com
wait,
or onto YouTube, you guys got to hear this shit because you can hear it.
It's good shit.
I like this intro.
This is world
Nice and
premiere
booty.
shit right here.
Oh, it does.
Wait, we
It does.
forgot to say
It does
something.
remind me of a song from your last time.
That's right.
Yeah, this song's called Trapped.
You don't understand the things that you don't. They put their fingers where you say you're so.
I like it. That's thick, and it's moody.
Yeah, this is our kind of emotional song. We tried to do a little more dynamics in this.
Pump it up more. It sounds very muted.
I'm at 100%.
Pump your computer up 100%.
Computer.
Your computer on the volume.
Computer. Computer volume.
It is up. 100%. The fucking set.
Get you $50. It's not.
All right, I'll take that bet right now.
Oh shit.
He's like, I do know how to turn the volume up.
Lyrically, it goes up.
Oh, how'd that get louder?
No, see, here's where Lena fucked up. No, stop. Because Lena fucked up. She said, turn my computer up. My computer is at 100%. You owe me 50 fucking bucks. All I had to do was take the auxiliary and turn it up. I just got 50 bucks.
No, actually.
And there you go. There we are. That's it. No. You lost your 50 bucks. Let's go to the next one.
And that was a $50 song.
There is a lot to come. But if you come to Christ, you'll be made a new.
Oh, you guys have another religious song?
The power of
I
Christ.
hope it's an anti-religion song.
Yes, please.
It's actually called Jesus Junkies.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Have you accepted
Well, Jesus
Christ
Junkies
as
is
your
on
personal
classic.
Savior? Praise the Lord.
I've heard Jesus Junkies. I love Jesus Junkies. One of my favorite songs. Don't touch that. Excuse me.
You can't even save yourself. It's blasphemy to use his name.
I see more people clicking on. I see more to Facebook Live.
You're going straight to hell.
Oh, if you scroll that shit, dude, we got people hitting in, man. Obviously, there's a lot of people who love drummers. Hang on.
Slow down, Turbo.
Slow down, Turbo. Just junkies.
Don't
There,
sing.
we had a song.
Your boy Born Again Chuck just checked in.
Yeah.
Born
again, chick.
Born again.
I know Chuck.
What up, Chuck?
I know
Praise the
Chuck.
Lord.
Chuck.
It's okay, but
Is that your bassist?
no, it can't. It should be my bassist.
No.
No. It's actually a painter that he. Dude, I'm telling you, this guy does sick paint, and I'm actually really fucking disappointed that he retired because the guy that took over his business is a goddamn piece of shit.
A Jesus junkie?
And no, well, besides I'm getting off the Jesus thing, but I'm just hoping that this guy, Chuck,
can't just go off
Chuck,
of Jesus.
Chuck Fry has been. No, I'm talking about my buddy.
gotta wean
Chuck
yourself
right now.
off with a little bit
My
of
buddy
Muhammad.
Chuck Fry, man, has been just like I don't know if anybody equals him as far as when it comes to paint, on motorcycles. And that new guy, man, I'm telling you. But outside of that, As far as religion, I know I have a lot of friends that are religious. I am not a religious person. I grew up in a religious home. At 16 years old, my dad said, "Okay, you make your own decision right now." And right now, at that point, I said, "You know what? Right now, I think the Bible's full of shit. It contradicts itself, and I think it's a novel that was published by people that thought the world was flat. But everybody needs something to believe in. Me, I believe in myself. Who do you believe in, AJ?
I'm American Indian, so I'm spiritual. I believe in trees and grass and drumsticks.
Very good. So do I. Mother Earth, baby. What do you believe in?
I'm kind of with you. I believe in me.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, I'm not religious in any belief. You know,
God, is there anything such thing as a religious drummer? Honestly. Oh, except for the guy from Avenged Sevenfold.
I don't know.
We know what JJ believes
That flat
in.
Earth thing wasn't even the Bible.
The
That
great
was afterwards.
The Great White Vagina is the one that wrote a book about the whole building of the universe,
That was the universe.
and
That's not
stuff
religion.
like that.
You might call it pseudo-religion.
But there was nothing mentioned about religion in your book because I read it front to back. I'm just saying. So, but no disrespect. No disrespect.
No.
You know what I mean?
Y'all just all got it all wrong. That's all.
You know, that's the thing about, you know, being real and living. You can believe in what you want. So outside of the whole fucking religion thing. Anyways, I love it, dude. I'm digging on it, you know. So when's the next show?
24th, February 24th. We're playing at the Doll Hut.
Oh, that's where Dutchie. Doll Hut.
Dutchie
does a lot of shit there.
Yeah, we're doing one
So
of
does
the
Cat Monroe.
barbecues.
Yeah, actually, I think Cat Monroe is the promoter there.
She's
right?
now the booker.
The booker, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing a show there too.
So you guys booked it through Cat. That has what the Cat drag in.
Chaotic Radio.
On chaoticradio.com.
Mike
on
Black
Tuesday. Am I right? That's Tuesday, right?
I like Mike Black.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
a good guy.
Is on Thursday.
I like Michael.
Thursday.
What's up, Michael Black?
Tiki Bar, you said, right?
No, not Tiki. We played there a while back with
What are you talking about? What show?
Doll Hut.
Doll Hut. Okay, yeah, no.
I think we're playing a
I
show.
guess, look at the Cat Drag.
Next month.
The Tiki Room?
Yeah, Tiki.
Anger the
Beautiful
Giant.
Disaster is
Tiki
back
Bar,
on
we're-
Tuesdays from 4
Costa
to 6.
Mesa?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
we're
was
playing
right.
Tiki Bar.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Cat
well,
Monroe.
they switched for
I have
Wednesday
to
for a
look.
while.
Dude, I'm a drummer.
so-
Dude. I don't know. Nobody tells me
Yeah.
anything, dude. I'm always the last person to know anything.
Show up with your
dude.
drums here.
Yeah, March 2nd, Crowley will be at the Tiki Bar.
Cool.
With
The Titty Bar?
an Alice in Chains tribute and a Ghost tribute, if that's...
There's a ghost
A
tribute
ghost?
band?
I
Have a
guess
ghost
so.
tribute?
Yeah.
Have they been around that long to have a
I
tribute
have
band?
no idea, but I can't stand that fucking band.
They haven't been around that long. How could they be a tribute band to someone that's been around for like what? 10
just
years?
saying.
Well, maybe they've been around in Europe longer.
Hey, at least they're not as bad as Baby Metal, dude.
Oh my
my God.
I looked them up on YouTube once.
Metal, that's
I
right.
regretted that. Oh my
That's
fucking
pretty
god.
Dude, Rob Halford.
No.
Rob Halford sang a song with them, man.
Dude, Rob Halford has seen a song
Yeah,
with
there's a
anybody.
video.
That
And I'm like,
doesn't mean
oh
a
my
goddamn
God,
thing.
Rob Halford.
Oh.
You know what? I had no problem when you came out of the closet and you said, hey, you know, a lot of my songs
That's
that,
a whole
that you're
nother
rocking out here
closet there.
about me, you know, having sex with another man. I had no problem with that.
That
But
really
now,
wasn't much
Baby
of a
Metal,
shocker.
you just fucked up there, dude. But I do like the song you did with Five Finger Death Punch.
Who?
Rob Halford.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said Baby Metal. I was going to say fucking Five Finger Death Punch. Just got on my shit list now, too, dude.
No, I mean, come on, Five Finger. But I mean, not to diss Rob. I mean, Rob Halford is a rock and roll icon. You know, I mean, mad respect for that guy. And I'm telling you, he's got to be. See, there's only two singers. We had a singers clinic, and I had Julie on the air, and
You guys have to bring out, like,
I brought this up.
M&Ms and
I said,
flowers and all that shit for her.
right. I said I'm talking about singers. Actually, I'm going to take that back. It wasn't when because that was with female singers. It was when JT was on the air.
Yeah, JT.
And I had Jeremy.
Jeremy. Right.
They wear eye
from-
makeup. That counts, right?
Huh?
They wear eye makeup. That counts, right?
Well, I had
Don't we
JT
all?
and Jeremy on the air, and we were talking about the most iconic singers, and how can there be a number one? and I said there can be a number one, and that was
Dio.
Freddie. No, I'm sorry,
Freddie was
dude.
awesome. No,
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
Freddie, they're hands down. Anybody
Yeah.
can challenge me on this, and we have to break it down to certain levels. But Freddie was the man, and second in command would definitely be Rob Halford.
No, Dio.
Think about hang on, but think about the range. Think about
Ronnie
the range.
James.
Okay. Third was Ronnie James Dio. Ronnie James Dio was a kick-ass. What do you mean?
Yeah,
you were
Second
here.
place loser to you.
This guy was here, and he's not even backing me up. So,
Lady
anyways,
Gaga.
but we do have to go off the air. That is it for the Drum Clinic, the Zig Zone on Monday. Next week is Biker Alley, and we have a lot of exciting shit to talk about when it comes to Biker Alley, because I'm telling you, there's been some courses that I've attended and courses that Redow's attended that are just awesome. And also, America Mike took an advanced course too, so that's going to be awesome. But anyways, AJ,
Been a pleasure, man. It was
you
great.
are the
Had
man.
fun.
New co-host, Pajamas, Scott McLaughlin. We'll see you next week, and of course,
Will ya?
Well, that's right. You don't ride a fucking motorcycle. We're not talking about
Well, you
tricycles.
get my fucking singer on. He just fucking rolled up on a Harley and fucking met me for a beer.
Scott, buy a goddamn
Make it
fucking
so.
I'm off
motorcycle.
next week.
Put some balls between your
I'll
ass.
be here.
Yeah, I got plenty of balls, buddy.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody on Facebook land, everybody on YouTube land, everybody on Kidduck Radio.
Yeah.
KidduckRadio.com.
Thursday, San Manuel.
We will see you next Monday.
Thursday,
Hasta
San Manuel.
pasta!
Yo, guess what? Hey, guess what? It's now a repeat of Monique and I. From like 6 months ago.
Hey, guys.
And
It was
now
a
we
pleasure
have
tonight,
Lucas
man.
Cat directing 78 RPM, Black Lung Show, and that's how we're going to do it. Peace out, y'all.
Yep.
If you guys ever need to do custom stuff on t-shirt wise, I know Fashion Line.